Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for episode 88 of the MeepleCore Podcast, a bi-weekly podcast about board games, video games, music, and nerd culture. I'm your host, Tim Jennette, the Metal Meeple, and I'm joined by my co-hosts,
Eric Ledford,
George Breden.
In this episode, we give you the first impressions for the board games Great Western Trail, Cutthroat Caverns, the Anniversary Edition, and Wavelength. 2020 is only a few weeks away, so we recap by giving you our 2019 year-in review. Then we followed up with our top 10 games we played in 2019 and much more. Hey Alexa, ask us a funny question.
Sorry, I don't know that, but I do have a skill you might love.
Denied.
It's called funny jokes. Want to try it?
No. I don't have a question. I was hoping Alexa would take.
Alexa, ask me a random question.
Experiment is a random inquiry.
You're no help, Alexa. Thanks.
And that was an experiment.
And statement. So anyway, what's up?
Not too much.
We took I don't know, it's been like, 3 weeks since last episode? I don't remember when the last episode. Today's 17th. It came out on 26th. It's a little bit past that, yeah. Anyway, how's it going? It's been a little bit. It's funny because we're going to talk about what we've been up to, and mine's a very short list, so I haven't really done a whole lot. What about you guys?
I've done one thing.
A lot.
And I've done it a lot.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We'll start with George. What you been up to since last time?
Well, okay. So I have been working on a book, and the deadline is the 20th, and it's the 17th now, so
Crunch time.
I shouldn't be here, but I'm
Here you are.
Yeah, I didn't want to, leave you guys in the lurch. So
No, that's fair.
yeah, actually, I have no prep for this really, so I won't be contributing all that much. It's not like you guys will be fine without me. But
The whole thing about this podcast is we just talk about what we feel. You know what I mean? Like
It's about our feelings.
the top list are like one thing you have to kind of think about ahead of time, but we kind of discuss the games we play usually the day we play them, kind of.
Oh, yeah. Well, really, it's just I've had such a good time over the year joining you guys that I didn't want to miss the year-end episode.
Oh, yeah. That's fair. Speaking of which, Matt's not here. Matt's been working nonstop on his house and everything, and he is kind of taking a hiatus. I mean, he's already really been taking a hiatus from gaming in general. He was joining us on the podcast, and he just felt like he didn't have a lot to contribute. He'll be on every once in a while, but as he kind of gets his house in order, we're thinking about maybe filling the 4th spot with a guest or two at a time over some time. So maybe we'll see or hear from some of our other people in our gaming group. I don't know. Maybe if I get the new stuff set up, maybe we can Skype somebody in. That might be a little bit difficult. I don't know. We'll see how it works out.
You can Skype me in.
Skype you in.
There you go.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Sometime.
I'll go with me, Eric, because I think you got a little bit more to talk about than I do, if I had to guess.
Surprise. No.
Surprise.
Go ahead.
So I've been playing Last Claudia on the iPhone, so no surprise there. I just been, oh man, it's so good. It is so good. I might actually be liking this more than Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And that's saying a lot because that game is phenomenal. It's less of a puzzle just because it's all action kind of based.
Right.
So I feel like it's more of a gear check at this point. Whereas Final Fantasy was like solving a puzzle that's happening and casting the right spells and, understanding, cause like it's just like any other Final Fantasy turn-based game. It might do something where it's like he powers up and it's like, well, we better guard or do something specific. And, and this one is just like Secret of Mana, where you run around on the stage and fight. And so you can kind of cheese a little bit by dodging things or moving out of the way. It's mostly just a gear shot at this point. However, I do believe that some of the content that comes out in the future will not be so much. It is a little bit more specific in that you have to put certain spells on, like buffs or resistances and stuff. Most of the people
bring certain characters.
Well, the thing is that the game it's not like Final Fantasy where you have to bring certain characters. You just bring certain abilities, and any character can learn every ability, but you equip them with skill points. So you attach these arcs to them, and the arc has like a bunch of abilities on it, and you can level them up to unlock the cooler abilities. So like you might want to learn Blizzard, which is an AoE kind of spell. And
it always is.
Yeah, right? Yeah. It just attacks the whole stage. And so you have to put the right arc on somebody that has Blizzard, and then you have to go through battles with that character over and over and over, maybe like 20, 25 battles or so to unlock, because each time you fight, you get so many skill points on your arc that you have equipped. And once you fully unlock those abilities, then you can give that arc to somebody else because now you've already unlocked all those abilities.
Huh.
But your character only has like so many skill points. At first they have like 30 skill points, and Blizzard takes 4, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have like maybe 15 to 20 skills equip for each character.
Seems like a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, but that's also counting passives.
Okay.
So one character could have a ton of passives where it's like, increase your intelligence by 8%, increase your attack power by whatever, give you extra hit points and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so you might have 10 of those and like 5 spells. So you have enough variety going on with your character builds and stuff where it's very interesting, but you're not limited or locked down to, I need to play the best characters in the game. You can literally pick, there are some characters that are slightly above it. Cause like in League of Legends, how everybody has like, well, the way it used to be, everybody has like their main abilities, and then you have like the runes that you equip. I'm like, this is straight old school because I don't think it's at like this at all anymore. But where they, they kind of have that in this game too. Like each character has 3 clickable abilities that are permanent. Like you can't change those. And they have one brave effect that when you click it after it powers up all the way, it does something crazy. So each character has like 3 clickable abilities, and then they have a magic button that you click on, and then you can access all the magic spells you have attached. So awesome game. I painted an abstract painting for my wife.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Oh, did you see it up on the board?
You showed it to me.
Yeah.
Last Friday.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
I forgot to show you it. So when you first come into my house and you look on the right, there's like a bench that you can sit down when it's not full of stuff to change your shoes and stuff like that. And above it, she had like this 3 foot by 2 foot painting, and she just put the word overcome and then just kind of painted white, kind of gray stripes all over it and stuff. And I was like, man,
I could do better.
There's no secret. Like I've always kind of thought like she just wanted something there. And so she just did something and put it up there. And it's always like, man, I really want to put something really cool. And, had a lot of time and effort into it and stuff. Mm-hmm. Not that abstract painting has that much time into it, but
No, sometimes you could just tape a banana on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, that's true. But mine's not worth 180,000, or what was it?
It's only 120.
Yeah.
120, my bad. Sorry. I inflated it a little bit. But anyway, I painted this abstract painting and put the word overcome on it, and we're going to put it up there. So she was really surprised and excited about it.
That's nice.
Yeah. I didn't tell her anything. Look, I can keep secrets. I cannot keep like my excitement for a gift that I have for somebody a secret. Right. I'm like, guess what I bought you? It is bad, dude. Like Rachel always has to tell me, stop, don't tell me. Lastly, a bunch of Christmas shopping since last time, and working on kids crafts. We've been doing a lot of like ornaments and stuff with the kids, so that we can give them away as presents and stuff. So
cool.
That's me. Other than cleaning my basement.
Well, how was
so we can have a permanent podcast spot.
How's Black Friday for you? I didn't get to go out.
Oh yeah, have we done this episode since then?
No.
It's been a while.
Oh yeah, that released on the 26th. All right, so yeah, Black Friday was pretty fun. I kind of went to the standard affair of places where we went to like Walmart and Target and Best Buy. We went to another Walmart, and that's pretty much it for me. And then I got some miniature market stuff or whatever from their Black Friday sale.
Right.
But I don't know, like it's pretty cool. I got some games and stuff, and I got a Nintendo Switch controller for like $20 off, which I thought that was pretty good. And that's about it. I just got some movies and video
Random
games
stuff.
and stuff. Yeah, nothing crazy. I bought another Keyforge box set.
Oh, really?
At Target, they were $15 for the 2-player starter.
They get so cheap.
Yeah, which is like cheaper than 2 decks, and it comes with 2 decks.
Oh wow!
Yeah, why not?
And I bought one of those. I really should have bought a few, but here's really
good decks?
You have plenty of decks, though.
That's true. I got like 20 something now.
Wow.
The problem with Keyforge, I think, though, is it has the reverse power creep that most card game has. So in most card games, as cards come out in new sets, they get more and more powerful. The
Right.
first set destroys every set in the game right now.
Oh,
Interesting.
I think it's like
So that
is the
probably
first.
means that the first set series is going to go up in value.
I don't know. I don't know if it will though, because it's not every deck. There's just certain combos that you can get.
Mhm.
So maybe combo decks with those cards in it. Sure. Either way, I think that Call of the Archon decks will be worth more regardless because they are more powerful. But I do believe that they will probably limit Keyforge to a block at some point.
Last 3 sets or something.
Yeah, then the game will die. I don't know if it will, but I don't quite know how big Keyforge
Well, Magic
actually
does the
is.
same thing where there's, there is
They can kinda
different
do that, though,
tournaments.
though.
Yeah.
Right.
That they allow any card to be in. There's
That's
different
true.
tournaments that maybe you can only play the current set.
Yeah.
yeah. Just the way you're talking about it, saying, those cards are going to be worth something, that sort of speculation, like you just don't know. It could go crazy or it could just die out, like you said.
Yeah, I don't know what it'll do. I just think that if you're going to get into Keyforge, here's what I suggest.
Get in now. Buy the first set.
No, you play Call of Archon decks versus Call of Archon decks. And then past that, I think you could play any set. Well, there's only 2 so far past that. There's the Rise of Ascension or something. And then, I probably butchered the name of that. And then the, Worlds Collide. But I think if you play either of those versus each other, they're very, it's Age of Ascension in, Worlds Collide. If you play those against each other, you're fine. If you play Age versus Age, you're fine. Collides versus Collides, you're fine. If you play any of those versus Call of the Archons, a good deck, you lost. I mean, the Keyforge is pretty good to the point where you can get a win here and there because like not every card in a deck is awesome, but I feel like if they don't limit Call of the Archon from major tournaments, you're going to see them dominate everything. Because if you look in the vaults right now, they are mostly Call of the Archons in the top, that has the highest power level and stuff, which is pretty much the ones that are going to tournaments and winning.
Yeah. Well, I hope it doesn't affect the game too negatively.
Yeah, I don't think it
Although
will.
I'm not invested at all.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
only a little bit invested.
I think it's phenomenal. Anyway.
I didn't go to a Black Friday sale. I didn't do any
Didn't
shopping.
partake?
No,
Did you do anything
not at all.
online?
But I did receive a bunch of things in the mail because this is the time of year when Kickstarters come in.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, and 2 of them I won't mention because they're gifts, but there are others. I just today received Orleans Stories.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so that's a big one that I'm looking forward to.
Oh, yeah.
And I also got Rune Stones, which may
Seen
show up
that.
on another list later. Mm-hmm. And Wavelength, which we're definitely talking about.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And a little card game that I thought would never come. I'd actually forgotten about it. It's called Outsider. It's probably terrible. But maybe not. Maybe I should give them some credit.
Yeah.
But it's a little kind of hidden trader kind of social deduction game.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
it's
up my alley.
It's one of them. I don't know.
Maybe not this one.
We'll give it a try. Maybe it's okay, but I've been waiting on it for so long. I stopped caring. Yeah.
It's good to keep up with Kickstarters if you do it and just keep buying new ones and new ones and new ones.
Yeah.
Because then you
trickle in.
always feel like you get them.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's great.
I stopped for like 6 months and then I stopped forever.
And then one more thing, I just want to give a sort of some props to Silex because I had a board for Dreamscape that had a crinkle, like a line across it. Mm-hmm. And so I sent them a picture and wrote them an email. They immediately sent me another one. I just got it. So nice customer service from Silex.
Good job.
Very nice.
And now the old one, they didn't even ask for the old one back. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna like put that on the wall.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
nice art, really.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Put it up there. Maybe get some meeples of the same. It's custom
Do some
meeples.
art, make some art out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just strap a bunch of bananas to it. Actually, it'd be funny to get banana meeples and then just tape them all over the place. Yeah. So dumb.
So that's actually would be pretty funny.
All right, Eric, what you been up to?
Well, not a whole bunch. Went up to New Haven / New York City area, which not as young as I used to be, and it's like a 15+ hour drive. So we did it in 2 days. owed me back in the day can make that, a one drive trip, but not anymore.
So not to New York City?
Well, we went to New Haven, which is maybe like an hour away from New York City.
Okay.
But 2 days we went into New York City. We went to, which was really busy.
You saw the Christmas lights and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
We also went to like M&M World and Times Square. And
yeah,
so that was fun. FAO Schwartz, which is a big toy store.
The biggest.
Yeah.
I hear.
In New York City. So that was fun. Got stuff for the kids. They had a good time.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
Went there to visit my brother.
You didn't get any game for yourself at the toy store?
No. They didn't really have board games.
Or even just
Not
some
that I've
really
seen.
crazy like new toy or something? Nothing?
No.
Oh.
Nothing for me. I'll play with the kids' toys.
Maybe you'll get something for Christmas.
Yeah.
He got something to me I have to master.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's called Zorby,
What do you do?
which is it's like a flying saucer that connects by a hidden thread that you attach to yourself. And you spin it, and you can levitate it in your hand, kind of. You can spin it around yourself. And, when we was at the store, this was at, I'm not sure on how to say it. It's, Fall Shorts or FAO Shorts. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably FAO. Yeah.
Yeah. So, going over there, there was a lady demonstrating this. She was really good. And
Right.
I was
It's like people
"Whoa."
who do yo-yos or
Yeah.
something. They do crazy stuff.
It's like, oh my goodness, this is like magic. It was magic. We didn't know it was magic at the time. But all the kids, clamored for it. And it was really cool. So she made this. It looks kind of like a UFO, and it has lights on it, and it spins.
Yeah.
She had it, levitating, and
She made it look real easy.
Yeah, it was seamless. I didn't see the string. I didn't even know it was a magic thing. I was like, oh, what is it? Is it a little like fan that she puts on the bottom to levitate it or something? I didn't know what it was.
It's a drone.
We didn't even look at it. We was like, that's just so cool. We just picked up a couple boxes. So at the end of her demonstration, she has like a little side table where she has her stock of things that she's selling, or this item that she's selling. And then at the end, she's like, just handing him out. It's like selling candy at a...
And it gave the impression that it was limited, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Well, yeah, they was like, we only have it, we got it, special in. They're only available here. They're only sold at our store. We got it for Black Friday. Yeah, so...
And then she pulls out another pack of them as people walk off.
Another pallet comes in. Yeah. So, it was interesting. But we got one for Tim, so Tim has to master it and show our kids how it's done.
Wait, you don't have to master it?
After Tim masters it, he's going to help me master it.
Yeah.
I'll
do it. I haven't busted it out yet.
Oh, okay.
But it will happen.
Yeah.
It will happen.
So she gave everything, cool names too,
like moves.
Or no.
Walk the dog.
She said, you can do it. If anything, you just attach the connector to whatever. So she attached it to a quarter. And then she's levitating this quarter. She's throwing it around herself. But, I mean, the connector is a piece of...
fishing string.
a string with a piece of wax on the end is a connector. And I forgot what she called it.
So the thing doesn't fly at all. It's just held up by a string.
Yes.
You can't see the string.
Dude, listen.
It's magic.
I don't know how much you've went into like magic gaffs or like magic like gimmicks and stuff.
No, not at all. No.
Dude.
It's sleight of hand, magic type of...
This is the Matrix, okay? You take the red pill or the blue pill. And
you either want to know how it works?
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Right.
Like,
no, I'm okay with
if you totally know, you're disappointed.
Yeah.
Like,
You just ruined
you
it.
fooled me that easily. So you got to be joking.
Wow.
It's that bad.
So we should have got a little bit more information before we picked up a couple for the kids. But the kids were like, oh, wait a minute.
This is hard.
They thought they were just going to, ooh, look at me. Nope. This actually takes some skill.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
I've been working on my basement too much. My basement looks... I say I've been working on it, then you look, and it looks worse than what it was.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Things are changing.
It has to get...
You can say that.
You can't tell on the camera, but... When you clean out a closet, everything has to come out of it first.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to do it because I needed to get rid of a lot of stuff. So I have plenty of room to put all the stuff in the corner back at the end other corner of my basement into it so that I can put a new table up, maybe make a fancy background so our videos will be a little bit more attractive to see. I've got a new computer and I have a capture card, so I'll actually be running a video camera instead of 2 downscaled webcams on this i3 computer that I have. So it's very exciting. A lot of cool stuff happening.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, a lot of changes being rung in.
Yeah. What else, Eric? What else you doing? Been doing? Did you go play games? Did you go Saturday and play games?
I did.
What'd you play?
Well, I'm going to talk about at least one of them.
You can skip any of them that is going to show up later.
Let's see. I got to bring out the phone. My memory.
I'm telling you, we should be sponsored by BG Stats. If you're not familiar with BG Stats, it
is nice.
It is fantastic. I mean, the fact that you can do like basically pivot tables on the games that you played and like who you've played it with and how many wins against that person, your win percentage against specific people and all that stuff. It's awesome.
I don't record any of that. I don't care.
That's fine.
I do.
We do it
it's so nice. So it's like, when we play that? Oh, it was back in 2016.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I do. I say what I've played. And when I played it, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. You don't have the stats or the...
No, who won or what they scored.
Oh, I'd be like, all
so
right.
good.
This game averages 45 minutes. The average score is 45 or, whatever.
I haven't done the time because I'm so OCD that I haven't, I would get sad to start now because it's been like 4 or 5 years since I've started. So you don't have all that. Yeah. Yeah. So it's useless data to me unless in the grand scheme of things, it's useless to me because I can't compare it across the board. Mm-hmm. Right. But it does work out to look up a specific game and be like, oh, it only took us 2 hours last time. We got time.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
That is helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, it's more important how long it feels.
I'm going to put in here 2 hours, but felt like it was 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. There are some games that do that. There are some games that are the other way around too. That's
really good.
Like World of Warcraft, the board game.
But felt like 1.5. We played the game of Dead of Winter, which I was
the original
game.
One.
The original, yeah, the base game.
Oh, you're preparing for the expansion.
Oh,
that's coming.
I have it all, both games and the expansion.
We're supposed to do it.
We're gonna do the 10 or 11 person game, 5-on-5 on 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome.
So I played that. I was actually the trader on that game, but it kind of didn't work out for me because we played a scenario that seemed like it was really easy. So in the scenario, you are supposed to attract or kill off all the zombies that's not in the colony location, or you can have up to 3 zombies on a non-colony location.
Yeah.
For the game to, end as a victory. But what you can do is you can go to the colony and call all the zombies there. So it kind of ended up being kind of easier, whereas games previously have been really hard for...
Like the scenario itself is really difficult. Mm-hmm. And so the trader can kind of just be cooperative and still
right.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. Just wait.
Easy win.
Just wait till the end.
That's what I was looking forward to, but it was not an easy win.
Okay.
Did you have to go nuts after a certain point and start doing dumb stuff?
Well, you can get exiled if you're too nuts about it.
That's true.
But actually in this game... also, if you're exiled, you get kicked out of the game.
Oh, that scenario?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Whereas usually, if you get exiled...
Yeah, you run around on the other boards. And
exactly.
You get another...
Cause problems.
You get another win condition.
Yeah. Usually what happens is the trader just does nothing until the very end, and then he eats all the food.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
I was looking forward to it, but it didn't pan out for me.
Because it was a good
game.
They realized who you were?
No, they never did. No, I was pretty
We would have thought it was you immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Did everybody else meet their objectives and everything?
No, well, like one person, they didn't meet their objectives. They didn't have time.
They lost.
Yeah, they lost. One person, well, in the game, and it does it on purpose anyway, is you have to have a certain number of things with you at the end of the game. You might have to bring in either you have certain weapons or not certain weapons, but have weapons on your characters or have a certain amount of medicine, for instance. But they can't be starter items. And his was starter items, and he forgot. He didn't read it all the way where it says you can't have starter items.
Does his name start with a J?
No.
Okay.
No. So, anyway, actually only one person won on that game.
Huh.
Oh, that's kind of ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played Mythic Battles Pantheon, which I think you would like a lot.
I've wanted to buy that multiple times, and I didn't like the fact they were like flat pieces or whatever. And then the Kickstarter came out with all the miniatures and stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. It was good. I liked it a lot. You're playing these cards, you have these gods, and basically you have these miniatures that you're moving around on the board. It is hex based or square based. It's not freeform, right? So it does have that limitation to it. But overall, I enjoyed playing it. It was just a 2-on-2.
That's pretty good.
That's about it. Oh, and King of Tokyo.
And then some other stuff.
And maybe another game. Talk about a little later.
All right.
Cool. All right, well, let's talk about a couple of news items before we go on to our main stuff. First off, did you all check out the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer?
No, I have no idea.
No.
Phil. Wait, do you like Ghostbusters?
I do. I haven't seen the new one with the ladies.
Well, this movie says you don't need to. Have you seen it, Ghostbusters?
I've seen the original. I haven't seen the one with the ladies either. But are you saying this is like a reboot that makes it as if that one never happened?
Correct. At one point, so Egon's like great grandkid or something, or grandkid. It's like 30 years past the second movie. And they make a mention, we haven't seen Ghost in 30 years.
That's like the ultimate insult to a movie. If you're just like written out of the canon.
Yeah.
Well, realistically, I think that from my understanding, I've never seen the one with the whole female cast, but I believe that was a reboot. It wasn't actually
it a reboot?
Yeah, it wasn't actually from my understanding, like Ghostbusters 3. It was a reboot of the series. This is a direct sequel.
Actually, I heard it was all right. I just haven't watched it myself.
Yeah. This one's a direct sequel. And you know what? Do you like Stranger Things?
Yes.
You're going to absolutely love this. First off, it has
80s?
Kinda, yeah. It has the kid from Stranger Things in it.
Oh.
Have you seen it, Tim?
What?
Stranger Things.
I've seen 2 or 3 episodes, like not a whole lot.
Oh, okay.
It seems really interesting.
I think we almost we did like around 2 and got through like most of season 1. I don't know. We just haven't.
You weren't into it.
Well, you know that
not.
The trailer gives off this really eerie creepiness to it, but I think it's going to have a lot of comedy as well. So, but if you like Stranger Things, you have to check this out.
I'll be there.
It looks amazing. So anyway, it looks really good. What's that kid's name from Stranger Things?
I don't know.
There's like 3 of them. 4 of them.
Well, if you don't know, it doesn't matter to look it up. So anyway, let's move on to the second thing, which is
The Mandalorian.
Amazon.
Right.
Or sorry, Alexa, who's
Baby Yoda.
Respond to us. No, Alexa, no.
I'm not sure.
She can now play Ticket to Ride with you, apparently. The official Amazon skills for Ticket to Ride can act as a moderator, guiding players on the setup and rules of the game, as well as keeping score. It can also join as a player as well. Alexa will provide background music and sound effects.
Really?
Yeah.
Choo choo.
You actually tell it what colors you are and everything, and it'll make decisions. And I don't know how it's going to tell you what cards to pick up.
Yeah.
We're going to have to try this
pick
out.
Pick up card 2. Pick up card 3.
Yeah.
Play if I can.
Is there a blue? No. Is there a orange? No. Is there a white? No. Well,
that's kind of
what cards
cool.
do I have in my hand?
Yeah.
It's nice that they're trying it out. Like maybe it'll spread to other games, and then
agreed. Yeah.
It'll make the hobby more accessible to people, I guess.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I can't imagine it being a bad thing. I mean, it's free, so.
Oh, is it free?
I believe so. Yeah. Hey, Hey, Alexa, play Ticket to Ride.
Here's a station for you based on the song Ticket to Ride, remastered 2009 by the Beatles on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, no, copyright. All right, so I don't need to pay royalties.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh gosh,
does not understand copyright.
Alexa, you're fired.
It won't let us change her name to Intern, which would make all this more funnier.
Yeah.
Hey, Intern, blah, blah, blah. Hey, it's like, well, I don't know what. Anyway.
We're just going to have to say, hey, Intern Alexa.
Yeah, there you go. And the last thing is there's a new Gloomhaven game coming out called Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. This is targeted at mass market audience.
Interesting. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's a standalone.
Yep. This article comes on the DicetowerNews.com website from Michael Corson. It says, Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion will offer the gameplay experience of Gloomhaven, but targeted and streamlined specifically at more casual gamers. The size of the game box is reduced to a standard 23 centimeter by 32 centimeter, which I haven't measured that, but I'm pretty sure that's the same D&D starter box, if I had to really guess.
Huh.
And the game itself will be available at a significantly reduced price point compared to the original. Additionally, the infamously difficult to organize cardboard map tiles have been removed in favor of players playing directly on the scenario book itself, which will feature beautiful new artwork unique to each scenario. Eric hates it already.
Yep.
Finally, the rule set.
It's one-time use.
The rules. Oh, I don't know about that, but
I don't know.
Actually, depending on the book.
I mean, if it's
it might work
laminated
out.
pages, you can have like 50 of them. And it's a thick book. You know, kind of like
Right, a
Above and
spiral
Below.
book kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like a regular book where you have to. Yeah.
The rule set's been simplified in a 5 scenario tutorial is included. We only play games 5 times. Is included to help players
How are we going to get through that?
gradually learn the game. It comes with 4 all new fully compatible characters, 16 monster types, including 7 standard and 3 bosses, a new campaign with 25 scenarios. Titular? Is that a word?
Titular, yeah.
Titular.
The title.
Jaws of the Lion campaign is a prequel to the events of the original Gloomhaven and follows a specific group of mercenaries who identify themselves as the Jaws of the Lion. The band consists of blah, 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 blah. So anyway,
So they want people to buy this who already have Gloomhaven and add those characters into their Gloomhaven.
no, I think the idea is to put this in Walmart and Target and get a lot of people to buy it.
Well, I mean, that's the main idea. But,
But
but they said it was compatible.
well, the characters and stuff. So
Yeah.
like you could buy this as like a mini expansion for Gloomhaven.
Yeah, people who are completionists.
Probably, yeah. I mean, there's no reason not to if it's a streamed down version of Gloomhaven and you make the characters compatible, it's win-win. Because they could have not made them compatible.
Yeah. But then is all the rest of it not that useful to you? If, you know,
That's
a big ask just to get characters.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're targeted as, it's a standalone with the ability that the characters are compatible. I think it's pretty cool. It's interesting. I don't know how well that will do. I mean, this is going to be in like big box retailers.
I think it can do well. Like, it's got kind of like Hero Quest where
Gloomhaven is good from my understanding. And it's, in the top 10. I don't know if it's still top 1.
I think they should
It's
do
up
this with all games that are too big and long for me. Like they should do Zolkin, the beginner.
Zolkin's like 2 hours.
Man. Zolkin's not even 2 hours.
Eric, look it up.
But it
Hour and a half?
feels like 6.
Oh, no, it's so good. Don't listen to this guy.
Or I don't know, some other game that is just large and long.
I'm clicking on Board Game Geek, doing all board games. Gloomhaven is still number 1. Man. All right. Well, we got to bust that out. I want to give a free plug here to Board Game Geek as well. I didn't have this on the list, but now that I'm looking at it, they do have 14 days left, which today is December 17th. They have 14 days left to donate to the site. I patron the site pretty much since, 2013, I believe. You can give any amount of money. I believe at least it shows the 15 is the lowest, but I'm pretty sure you can choose what number you want.
Oh, yeah. You could give it $1 million.
But, well, but anyway, so they're throwing their annual thing. They do this around December where you donate money. You do get a bunch of Geek Goat. I believe it's 1,000 right now. And on top of that, you get the Patreon and all that stuff. And, you can donate more and block the ads and all that stuff. Anyway, I think it's really cool. Do you patron, Eric?
I was thinking about doing it again this year. I don't do it every year. Most of the time I forget, but yeah.
I do it a lot. I can probably justify doing it for Wikipedia as well, but I never do.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm like, man, I use this so much.
Do you? My dad said that too.
Yeah, I Wikipedia everything, dude.
I don't Wikipedia anything.
Oh, well, you shouldn't donate to him then.
Okay.
All right, so before we move on to the games we are going to plug some Humble Bundle real quick. If you're not familiar or if you're new to the show, we don't really make money off of this at all, but what we do is we have Humble Bundle partner link. So if you go to MeepleCore.com, there's an orange link that says Humble Bundle partner link. When you click that, it'll take you to Humble Bundle. This is a software bundling site where they'll have bundles of video games, Steam codes usually for Steam PC. They might have PS4 games on there as well. I think they even had a Nintendo Switch bundle, and they have a bunch of bundles, and you could pay a specific amount of money to get a ton of stuff for the next at least 12 days. There's the Humble Bundle for our Pathfinder role-playing game bundle, and it comes with, I think, 20 something books.
It's a ton.
It is, it's like maybe even 30, and it's $25 for all 3 tiers. Each tier costs a different amount. There's the Humble Bundle monthly, where you get games each month for $12. You are also supporting charity by buying any of these bundles. When you buy them, at the bottom, you can choose the sliders to how much Humble Bundle gets. The developers that put the software or games up on there also get how much goes to the charity of your choice, and to also MeepleCore. Obviously, you can help us that way, but, definitely donate some of that to charity on those sliders. Also, if you're interested, there's a filmmakers bundle that George and I were looking at. It has a ton of video effects that you can put into your videos, like laser shots and explosions and stuff like that. And
professional. Yeah, they're amazing.
They look pretty awesome. I might buy that just because I have no use for it at all. I mean, unless
Jets.
Yet. Oh, yet. Yeah, we'll just start shooting and lasers
jets
at the board games.
And at each other. Yeah.
Yeah. So tons of stuff there. If you go to MeepleCore.com, click on the link, help us out and support the show, support charity, get cool games. Anyway, we got 3 games for you, and then we'll get into our topics for this episode. We've got Great Western Trail, Cutthroat Caverns, the Anniversary Edition, and Wavelength. So first up on our list is Great Western Trail.
The designer is Alexander Pfister. The artist is Alexander Pfister and Andreas Resch. The publisher is eggertspiele and 16 others.
I didn't know he designed and was the artist. He's both?
Well, he has a credit for it.
Interesting. All right. So Great Western Trail is the game about being an actually historical cowboy where you take cows and just
deliver them.
Yeah, deliver
Kansas.
them to Kansas City. So the game, I'm not going to go over all the rules. I'll give you an idea of what's going on, then we'll discuss specifics if we need to. There's a board in the middle of the table, just like every board game, but on this board, you're going to cross from the bottom right to the top left. The top left is Kansas City, and between you are a ton of empty spaces, and some of them have tiles or starting tiles. So you skip over anything as you move that is blank and only go to the spot that has a tile. And as you play the game, players are going to be building things and putting them in those spots. So to get across the map, it takes more and more spaces because you're going to run into more and more other players' tiles or even your tiles, etc. Each way you go has a path, so you kind of can do forks in the road and decide which way you want to go. Sometimes there's a bunch of hazards that you might go through. Sometimes there's not. Mostly it's just paying money to the bank. What you're going to be doing, though, is the game has this light deck building aspect to it where you're building a deck of cattle cards, right? Cattle card? Yeah. Mm-hmm. A deck of cattle cards, and they're of different colors and values.
Well, they're breeds, but
they're different breeds. Yeah. But what you're trying to do is once you get to Kansas City, then you get to reveal the hand that you have currently and you sell them all and you get money. There are some stipulations. You only get the money for each different breed. So you can't sell 2 green cards and get both of them. You only get it for 1. So you want to get there with a bunch of unique cards, basically. On your turn, it's pretty simple. You have a move action that happens first where you have to move up to so many spaces. You start with 3 spaces, and kind of like games like Terra Mystica, you have a player board that has all these discs on it. And as you do stuff, you get to remove those discs, which will also power up your different, parts of your turn. So you can remove discs that will power up how far you can move on a turn. You can also remove discs that will power up how big your hand size is, etc. And, so after you've moved, you will do all the actions of the space that you're on, which will typically be good actions. Sometimes if you land on other players' tiles because you didn't have a choice, you don't really get to do a whole lot. There's these auxiliary actions that you can do, and those are also on your player board, and you have to power those up as well. So some of them aren't even unlocked at the beginning, And you can also unlock a second of each. That way, when you go on certain spaces, you can do the action twice, essentially. And at the very end of your turn, you're going to refill back up to your hand size. Typically, you're going to lose cards, though, because when you go and do the action of the tile that you land on, it's going to require you to maybe, or not require you, but it's going to say, like, maybe get rid of a specific breed of like a brown, which is a 5, I believe, 4. I don't remember now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a 4, but maybe get rid of the brown card and you get some bonus money or whatever. And then there are certain tiles that will allow you to buy new cattle. There's basically a display of cattle cards that are available to anybody. So it's like a market. That market gets refreshed during certain parts of the game. There's other actions that will allow you to, like I said, generate money, or you can also move your train. So at the top of the board, there's this train that's going to move from left to right, essentially, and it's going to move past these different cities that you can kind of do like this little turn off to get into. And you get to, you can put your discs from your board onto these different cities, which is basically putting a train master there. You also have to put a guy there as well, but that's not really that important right now. And that's another way to get your disc off your board. When you finally do make it to Kansas City and you sell the cows in your hand, there's another track above the train track that will allow you to, depending on how much value you have, you get to put a disc up there. And it's basically all the cities of the game from left to right. And so if you sell like 15 value, you get to put, or 16 value or whatever, you could put a disc up there on the 16 value. But if you sold, next time you sold 18 value, you can put it on the 18 one. And some of these cities actually have requirements that will give you bonus victory points if you have a disc on the left and right in those cities.
Or even negative victory points if it's
too
the lower
low.
ones.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so if you get to Kansas City and you have a ton of the same cow, for instance, you only get to sell one of them, and now you have to put it on the lowest city, which, you're right, will give you negative victory points, and that's not very good. So you do want to end up getting to Kansas City with good stuff to get past the hump of losing victory points and get into the realm of being able to complete these like little sets to get victory points from them. 18, I think, was the highest one. You can put as many tokens there as you want, and each one ends up being 9 or 8.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, it's a pretty good high score. On top of this, once you get to Kansas City, there are these 5 steps that you go through. And 3 of the steps are putting these different occupation guys, like jobs, like a cowboy and a train
teepees and
architect. What was those 3? The people?
The cowboys, architect, and the train master?
Yeah, I think a train master or something like that, or engineer.
Mm-hmm.
You get to put those on this job market board that's on the left. And as you're going around on the different tiles and you do actions, sometimes you can buy the people that are on there. And on your player board, there's these 3 tracks that you can put those different people on. And as it fills up, it works kind of in reverse. So when you cover up a special action, that will trigger and happen. But also, as you get so many of the same type of person, you'll get bonus victory points at the end of the game. The game's going to keep going until that job market gets full. And then at that point, everybody has one more turn, and then you just count up a bunch of victory points and stuff at the end, and whoever's the most is the winner. So hopefully it gives you a quick overview of what to expect. The game isn't really that difficult, although there is a lot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
It took us like an hour and 5 minutes to explain it.
Right.
How much of that, let me ask, I haven't played this game.
Yeah.
How much of that is the symbols and the iconography?
The symbols aren't too bad.
No, that wasn't too bad.
Okay.
There's just a lot of components in the game. There's a lot of, there's a lot of aspects that you need to learn. It's like you have the deck building, you have the moving, you have, the train,
and you have to balance each of them.
Not necessarily. Maybe ideally. I mean, well, going into some strategies in the game, there is, I guess, some main strategies you can go for.
According to the internet,
one that I went for.
Yeah, Eric went for the cattle strategy because all the cattle cards are worth points in your deck, and that's one of the scoring at the end of the game. That is by far the easiest one to identify.
Yeah, I just looked at it. I was like, oh, I'm going to go all cowboys.
Every time I buy these are worth points.
That sounds like what cowboys should be doing.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the easiest one, I think, to go after. As far as I know, was it the architect one they said was like one of the best one?
Mm-hmm. It says it's not as easy to implement, but it's a little bit rewarding if you're able to do it correctly and do it well.
Yeah.
Probably depending on because you get to decide where you're going to place it on this map.
Yeah.
And depending on where you place it, it's going to cause other people not only to spend more time getting past it because it's another trek on the trail to Kansas City, but depending on the building as well, they might have to pay you as well every time they pass it.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder how this one will be for me because I could see where I could like it because of the cows and
oh yeah, you like cows.
And but also just these different parts of it. I kind of worry about will it feel like Wreck Raiders a bit where I like this part of the game, but then this whole other part of the game is just irritating.
Just well, on this game you can be a cowboy and rustle up all these cows and do pretty well. So it's like Wreck Raiders. I felt like that one you really needed to do a little bit of everything.
Right.
You can
this
do more
doesn't force
of something.
you to do that.
No, I think this one you can,
No, I think you actually might hurt yourself by doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
you need to it's better to focus.
Right. That's how I feel anyway in our limited play, but
how much of the deck building?
There's not really. Very, very light deck building.
It's very light.
Okay.
It's basically you're getting some cows, which are giving you victory points. So you want the larger numbered cows because every time you put them in your deck is giving you victory points. But you're also selling these cows once you get to Kansas City. And the more you're selling, you're going to get more victory points.
Yeah, and at the end of your turn, you don't even discard your hand. And so what you're trying to do is land on enough spaces between here and Kansas to get rid of the duplicates that you have.
Or maybe even low ones.
Or low value cards. Ones, right? And then
you're just making the best hand.
Right. And then, whoa, I got some good stuff. And then you just beeline it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's like almost like a poker thing where you just try to get the best hand.
Correct, yeah. You're trying to get the best hand before you get to Kansas City, but you need good cards, and sometimes you have to get rid of good cards in order to activate the actions on the spaces.
Yeah.
But you can, some of those actions are optional anyway, so if you don't have it or you don't want to get rid of it, you don't have to do it.
So you only travel once to Kansas City?
No, it's like
in the book
and ladders. Yeah. you go back down, you start over, and you go back down, you start over.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the book said you will go about 5 to 7 times.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So traveling isn't as, I guess, irritating as it can be in Marco Polo, for example.
Travel is not irritating in Marco Polo.
It is. It's really expensive.
Right. Yeah, it is. So
this can be because other players can put house or buildings down, and the buildings will have either a green or a black hand. Depending on the number of players you're playing, those are different penalties that you have to pay. Mm-hmm. And so if you move through other people's buildings, you have to pay them the toll.
It does give you a big difference in feeling between Marco Polo traveling wise, because in Marco Polo you have to say get camels and whatnot to make this trek or whatever.
Right.
In this, you're always going to be able to move.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing stops your.
Right.
It doesn't hinder you.
Even if you don't have enough money, which actually is a downside for me. So I feel like, hey, you land on my house, you got to pay. But in this game, if you don't have enough money or you don't have money, you don't have to pay once you go past someone's house.
Or building. Ironically, maybe this game has been talked to death, so I don't think we're saying anything that's probably new opinions or whatever. Although I don't know about you, but I didn't really watch a lot of videos about Great Western Trail, so I don't know if anybody else has said this, but this is a designer version of Monopoly. Dude. It has a lot of similarities.
All right.
You basically, if the game was like a square and you ran around, you really do pass go. I mean, you pass go and you sell your cattle and you get paid.
You come back down. You can land on your properties. Yeah. Well, if you land on your properties, you get to...
You do the actions and stuff.
You get a better benefit.
Yeah. But you move unlike Monopoly where you have to land on somebody else's thing, if you move through their stuff, you have to pay them rent, basically.
Mm-hmm. But it's always your choice in this one. It's not like Monopoly where you just, randomly, that's what happened to me.
Right. Right. So sometimes there's a bunch of choices when you're moving along the path that you can go left or right.
Yeah.
But you have to go along that path. So
and also you have, you can move up to 3 or you can move up to 4 or 5, depending on how many of these chits that you increase your movement by. But you can decide to only go up 1, to the next building. Or you can go up 3 buildings.
But, I mean, it's on a path, so you eventually have to go over their buildings if you chose that path.
And is that the only point of interaction in the game?
Other than first come, first serve type of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very Euro when it comes to that player interaction. There's a lot of interaction, but it's like indirect, passive aggressive.
The worker placements.
Well, I kind of needed that spot.
Yeah.
And if someone's on that spot, you still can go to that spot as well. So there's.
Well, I mean, like I place my building there.
Oh, right.
Like you can't hinder each other by moving. Like if I stop on a space, you can move onto that space. You can move through that space or whatever. But if I place a building there, then only one building per space.
Okay.
So I might get a pretty optimal spot because maybe I saved up, because you can't build any building at any point. You have to get the architects to be able to build it. And as you build the buildings, you can't even get enough architects to build some of the higher buildings that you have.
The highest.
That is one thing I forgot about in this setup. Everybody has 10 buildings, and there's 10 cardboard buildings, but they're double-sided. So there's 20 buildings in total. One person randomly is supposed to shuffle them all up, and then everybody else puts theirs on the same side. So you all have the same 20 buildings, but every game you play has different buildings.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I forgot about that. That sounds awesome.
Yes. We played the standard setup where we played just side A of all the tiles. But side B has a lot more, a lot different interaction, or a lot different abilities and stuff. And that also might have something to do with some of the buildings propel certain strategies as well.
Sure.
Because maybe that you might be able to move your train like 5 spaces, which is one of them. So that's a really cool part of it. And the fact that you need architects to build it. Well, what I was saying is you need architects to build the buildings, but you can't get enough architects to build the higher up buildings. So you have to blow up your other building and build on top of it. Like you upgrade it. And the point is you might do that and take a space that's a really high trafficked area, because those 7 starting buildings are also randomized. We didn't play it that way either. We played it the base setup. But if you randomize it and there's like a really good path to get to a specific starting building, like to buy cattle, for instance, you could put your toll building in front of it or whatever.
Right.
And then
they always need money before they, go buy the cattle.
Yeah. So like there's some strategy on where to build and when to build, and maybe going after that spot first, but it's still not really like take that as in a bam, I just fireballed your cattle.
Right. Okay.
But overall, what'd you think about it?
No,
I mean, well, first off, did this interest you at all? Like, are you interested more that we've talked about it, or less, or what?
I'm more interested. I've been interested in this one, and I've just
I know you don't like longer games. I know this one was
held me back.
This might have been 4 hours, I think, for us.
What?
Well, if you include I think it was like just like 3 hours and 15 or something of actual gameplay, but this was a 3-player game too.
Yeah, an hour a person is pretty long.
It's a pretty long game.
Yeah, okay. It was 3 hours and 4 minutes at 3 players.
Yeah. So it's like an hour a player.
Yeah.
Now we could probably speed that up, but I mean,
and that was our first time through it, so it would get speed up a little bit.
And if I like the game, then I'm okay with that. I'll play a long game of Orleans or something like that.
Yeah.
So this could be one I think that could be a hit for me. I would like to try.
It's interesting because I think it verged on it could end up becoming repetitive in the same game, but then the game ended. And so for it to be 3 hours and me say that's awesome, because you are doing the same thing over and over. You're really just moving 3 spaces, doing the action, refill on your hand. That's literally all you're doing.
Yeah.
Just the idea of where you need to go next and how you should go there. And you're looking at, there's so many decisions and stuff. And then by the time you get back around, new buildings are there. So you're like, oh, now what's the new path to take?
Okay.
And there's these hazards that you can pick up and stuff. You have to.
Well, there's these contract cards that come out, that you can pick up. And, once you get them in your hand, you can use them to give you a certain benefit. But if you do so, you put it down in front of you and you have to complete that objective by the end of the game, or you're going to get negative points.
Yeah.
However,
That's
can
Tim's
pick it up.
favorite thing.
Yeah.
However, this is phenomenal.
You can keep it in your deck and not use it. And then you don't have to complete it by the end of the game, and you won't get those negative points.
Okay.
And so it's like you can do that one special ability from it, but you take the possibility of getting negative points, or you can choose not to and have it clog up your deck every once in a while and not have to worry about if you complete it.
Right.
So it's like That's awesome. Like a Ticket to Ride, you don't have a choice. You're either getting full points or negative full points.
Right. Yeah.
And in this, it kind of gives you a choice. It's like you can commit, but if you commit, there's a possible penalty. If you don't commit, the penalty is it's clogging your deck up.
Yeah.
Because it is a deck builder.
That is more interesting.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. And also like the progression of the game where as you play through it, you're getting better actions, able to do more stuff, go further.
That's important.
So, yeah.
It does feel like your player board is a character and you're like developing your character as you play.
Right.
So it's got that.
Okay.
It's got a lot of cool stuff.
And lovely cows. So I'm gutted that I wasn't able to play with you guys. So next time, definitely.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to playing again for sure.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, what did you think? Final thoughts or
Final thoughts? Yeah.
or at least for this episode anyway.
There was a couple of things I was a little bit iffy on, like auxiliary actions. I don't typically like those type of actions where, my turn, this turn's not very good because I wasn't able to get to one of my own buildings. I didn't really like if you don't have the money, don't worry about it kind of thing.
Yeah, you should be forced into taking loans or something.
I feel right. But there was a little nitpick things, but overall I did enjoy my experience. And I'm looking forward to playing it again where the layout is going to be different and you might have different buildings. So every time you play it is going to give you a different feeling.
Agreed. I pretty much agree with everything that you said. Like it's a really fun game. I'm glad that the deck building aspect is pretty light.
It is.
And George said it. He nailed it when he said it's like more of a poker hand. Mm-hmm. So you get into the end, you want to have like the best hand, not just a bunch of the same stuff.
Right.
And that really does kind of
there's
set the pace for you.
A lot of buildings that allow you to do that. Or you can take auxiliary actions where you grab a card and discard a card. But there's buildings that allow you to do that. There's also buildings that allow you to spend these certain type of cows to get money as you travel through.
Yeah, it's a really, really awesome game.
Would you put it at the top of Pfister's collection? Is it his best game? A lot of people really like it.
Tell me a couple other Pfister games.
Okay, he has Isle of Skye, which I love.
Isle of Skye.
Oh yeah, Isle of Skye's really. You remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he has.
I say it's better than Isle of Skye.
Broom Service.
I do like it. Oh,
which
I just
also
played
love.
Broom Service not that long ago. I did like it a lot.
Why is this game going for $130 on Amazon?
What's that?
Great Western Trail. Sell it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll wait until they come out with one with a better cover.
I didn't mind the cover.
It's
I know
terrible.
a lot of people say that the cover's really bad or it's
Put a cow on the cover.
No, I don't want a cow.
Oh yeah,
on there.
he did do Oh My Goods. I liked Oh My Goods quite a bit.
Was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got Mombasa.
He made.
I haven't played Mombasa yet.
So he did make Maracaibo, which is a new one, and they basically say it's like an ocean version or something of Great Western Trail mixed with something else. I can't remember.
Talk George into it right there.
I think, sea cows. That's manatees.
You know what? They called it Great Western Mombasa. Is what they called it.
Oh,
because he made Mombasa as well. It's like those two games put together.
I'd rather have sea cows.
Sea cows. Tybor the Builder, Blackout Hong Kong, which I did want to play, but
haven't got a chance to play that one.
Yeah. Expedition in Newdale. That's right. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm looking forward to that. So
that is going to be the Oh My Goods with a story, like
with a board.
No, they already have a story with a board. Yeah, I am looking forward to that too.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably say this is out of the games that he's designed, or at least those are the ones that are notable. He's designed more than that.
Right.
I would say that this is probably my favorite one of his so far. But Oh My Goods is pretty good. So, I mean, it is hard to compare that vast of a game to like a smaller card game.
Right, that's true.
But that smaller card game has a lot of replayability.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's out of the three, I would probably I'd probably rather play Broom Service or Isle of Skye.
Yeah.
You know, so.
We'll get to it.
I'm definitely interested.
We've sold him on a long game. All right. I think our job here is done.
Right.
All right. Anyway, that is Great Western Trail. So the second game we have for this episode is Cutthroat Caverns, the Anniversary Edition.
The designer is Kurt Covert. The artist is Lindsay Look. And publisher is Smirk Dagger Games.
So if you're familiar with Cutthroat Caverns, this is the Anniversary Edition where they've upgraded a lot of the components, changed some slight stuff, not a whole lot. Mm-hmm. And it comes in a cooler looking package. I won't go over like all the idea of Cutthroat Caverns because I don't. Well, maybe I haven't even talked about it on the show. So maybe I will. If you're not familiar with Cutthroat Caverns, basically it is a game with, I'm just going to read you the the quote on the box, and it tells you everything you need to know. It says, without teamwork, you'll never survive. Without betrayal, you'll never win.
That's right.
Oh, but that sums up the game so much, because you do have to work together. You go through, in a full game, it's like 9 stages.
Right.
And it's basically fighting 9 bosses. And each boss has a set amount of hit points that you basically cannot get rid of in one turn. And everybody gets an initiative card. You have a hand of like cards from this massive deck that's in the middle of the table that everybody draws from. And these cards are going to have different damage values on them. There's also some special cards called riders, in which you'll put kind of face down and set attacks. And those will go down and kind of amplify your next attack card or whatever, or they'll stay out there for your next turn. And when you play another card, it might double the damage or whatever. There are special cards like potions that you put in front of you and before the battle and stuff, or you can heal yourself or possibly heal other people and get victory points for it. And they might need it because there is player elimination in the game. If you take enough damage, you are removed from the game. And you want this to happen as a player. The problem is you don't want it to happen too soon, because when you start the game, it sets the game difficulty for each boss. So if you're playing with 6 people, each boss is going to make an attack between the player rounds at a 6-player level, even if there's only 4 of you left. So you need to keep people alive until like the end couple of battles and then stop helping them and let them die off. Because it's not about whoever has the most prestige. It's only whoever has the most prestige and wins and stays alive.
Right.
So as you're playing, basically everybody will get an initiative card. And that's what initiative you're going to go that round. But everybody will select a card simultaneously and put it face down. And then in initiative order, you flip it over and do your damage. And so if I know I'm going like 4th out of 6, I might not want to do a big attack, or maybe I would do want to do a big attack, because the first 3 people are going to do small attacks. And if they do like on average, maybe 25 points, and it's later, we fought this boss like maybe 2 or 3 rounds, I can play a snipe attack at the end and do a ton of damage and kill it. Because whoever kills the boss is the only one who gets the prestige from it. And you'll get the prestige from that round. Then you'll move on to the next round, fight a new boss, do the same thing. Whoever gets the kill on that, the killing blow, gets the points. And at the end of 9 rounds, whoever has the most points is the winner. If you're alive. And so in the anniversary edition, in the regular edition, the player boards are flat. The board that goes in the middle of the table that keeps track of the health of the bad guy is flat. Everything's kind of flat. And the art is probably a little dated at this point. It's still pretty nice. I liked it anyway.
Okay.
But with the anniversary edition, they've upgraded the artwork and everything. They left the backs of the cards the same, so you can use the same expansions from the original and bring into this. And the player boards are double layered, kind of like in Scythe and stuff like that, where you have the cutouts to put markers. Right. So like there's no bumping your character sheet and accidentally not knowing how much health you have left. And you just
gotta bump extra hard.
Well, you just gotta bump it extra. You gotta basically shift the whole table.
Yeah. That was an issue from the original. So that's a big
It
plus.
was. I think at one point we started using paper clips or something and attached them to our cards. Because, it was too easy to move around the little disc or whatever. Other than that, though, they did add some of the relic cards from one of the expansions. I think it's relics and something. I don't remember the name of the expansion now, but I have them all.
There's a lot of expansions.
There is a lot of expansions. The only one I don't own is the Choose Your Own Adventure book.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, I know.
That one.
I haven't got it. I don't know why I haven't got it, but I need to buy it because I own everything else, and it's in the fresh meat big box. It's totally full. It's so good. Anyway, but we're talking about the anniversary edition. So it has some of the relic cards, which are essentially items. They're not handed out the same way that they were. This is kind of like, what was it at the beginning of the game?
Oh, I should have prepared.
I don't remember how they're handed out. I think you,
no idea.
Everybody got 2 and you picked one?
Yeah, and then you pass the second one and then the other person draws one. Basically, it's kind of like a weird drafting method.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what we did?
Yeah, it is what we did, but that's not. If I remember
correctly,
whatever
we did was what we were supposed to do.
Okay.
Yeah. In the previous one, I think there's a lot of like events and stuff that hand those out. Oh. You don't draft them the same way that we did.
So somebody could end up with more than one.
I believe so.
Whoa.
You know what? I've played the base game 1,000 times, and then I played the expansions like 3 or 4 times. And then I haven't played it in a while up until now. So it's been so long. I've played so many games. It's hard for me to remember 100%. But the other thing they did was they have finishers. So like the 9th boss in the base game and the expansions and stuff, that was, like you always wanted the epic battle to be last, but sometimes the last boss was just weak.
Which was disappointing.
It could be, yeah. I mean, it could be good, especially if you're the last person left.
All right, yeah. If you're limping, trying to limp across the finish line.
Yeah.
You're like, woo.
And this, when the last boss is picked from a finisher card, and they are more difficult than the other character or bad guys. And that's good because that will allow, the game to need you to bring people towards the end and not just finishing them off a couple more back or whatever. It also introduced short and even shorter game lengths, like 3, 6, and 9 rounds. I think it is. I know for sure it's 6 and 9.
Right.
I don't know why you would play 3 at that point. You might as well just play something else. But
I don't know. I don't agree with that. I think shorter game lengths.
If you just want a quick filler,
absolutely. I think that's brilliant.
Just hit it up with 3.
You can get the feel of it in 3 rounds. It's fine.
That's true.
Well, you can get a feel of the mechanics of the game, but you're not going to, I mean, I guess the character health does start lower.
It does.
Yeah.
To compensate.
Right.
Yeah. Just change all the numbers. They absolutely needed to do that. And it was one of the best decisions that they made.
I'm glad it's in there. I'll probably never play it 3 rounds. I just think that's a waste.
Yeah. 6 is pretty good.
6 was great.
Yeah.
9 is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really that long of a game anyway. Did you time it?
I probably did. I'll get back on that.
I don't agree that 9 is awesome.
You don't like 9?
No.
Too long?
Yes.
Why is that?
The nature of the game, the way that the game is played, it is to me more of a filler kind of mechanism that's employed.
How long does it take us?
Well, it says 1 hour exactly, so I think I didn't start it and guessed about. It took us about an hour for 6.
Okay. Well, either way,
an hour is perfect.
I was looking through the description to make sure I didn't miss anything that changed. Streamlined play, illustrations, graphics. I think that for me, I don't know if that would mix this in with my original stuff.
Right.
I would keep it separate. It's like, you want to play? Maybe short game or whatever? I'll bust that out. If I want to play an epic version of it, I'll just keep Fresh Meat with everything in it and play that.
Yeah.
Right.
But you could...
If you're new...
Well, I guess the player boards are pretty dope, though.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Might as well use those, yeah.
The components are great, yeah. Like, the player boards are great. The monster board is awesome because it does lock the disc in. It's dual layered.
Right.
Can you get it all in the same box? Can you get it into the Fresh Meat box?
I don't think so, because the Fresh Meat box is pretty packed tight, and that's with flat character boards, and these are like super thick.
Yep.
So I don't think so. I mean, you can carry it separately in its own thing, but whatever.
Hopefully they came up with all the expansion stuff and continue on the anniversary edition stuff.
That'd be interesting. I wonder if they will.
No, what? I thought you could use the others.
You know, they're compatible. Eric's saying
compatible. But
so
the artwork's going to be different, and yeah.
No, the art's not. Well, so the only art that's different is the front side.
Well, yeah.
All the decks are the same on the back.
Yeah, they don't need to remake anything. It's just use the same cards.
Well, kind of like,
At this point, the next thing would probably be an anniversry of the entire game in the same in one
big
box.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would
update everything, because then you could change the backs of the cards, which I mean, they look fine.
The backs are fine, right?
But if you update the graphic style, then they would be out of place.
Right. And that's what I'm really talking about. It would, you have some cards that have the newer artwork. You have some cards with the older artwork. But if they came out with expansions for the new artwork, or like Tim said, a anniversary edition of the big box, with everything in it, I think that would be nice.
It would be cool to have a big box anniversary, like really cool. I mean, I don't know. Metal coins for everything. No, it's just, there's way too many tokens for that. That game would be like $1,000.
Figures.
Yeah. But, I don't know. For me, Cutthroat Caverns has always been one of my favorite games, like, to play.
It is enjoyable.
It is so much fun. Yeah. And it is absolutely everything that I always complain about, and I love it. It's like, I don't want to play a game with too much take that. Oh, wow.
No. Yes, I'm the same way.
Well, I don't actually feel like there's that much take that, because really you're kind of pulling back at certain times. Or, there's...
It's got that Munchkin style take that, though, where it's like, you're about ready to win?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Exactly.
Who has a card?
Yeah. So there's a lot of that. But I mean, if you prepare and like save the right cards, you can kind of protect against yourself.
Well, yeah, there is cards in the game that allow you to, someone can affect that card if you play a card with your own portrait on it.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Because it can't be modified by blue cards or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice feature as well.
That was pretty cool. Although I would think it's really difficult to get your character's portrait.
Yeah, no, you have to hold on
save
to
it for that specific time.
That's true.
Yep.
I guess that is why it's rare, because if you could just have a lot of opportunities to play that, then it would be too easy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
The balance is good for the fact that it's not balanced. Like you get random cards and they do crazy things, but even the low cards
are still
are useful because of how the
right. You don't want all
work.
just big hitting cards.
Yeah.
Yes,
because
you don't want to be forced to big hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'll recommend this to pretty much anybody. Especially I would say the anniversary edition, because most people are going to be happy just having the base game.
Yeah.
Especially since they added some of the relics and stuff and they readjusted some of the enemies. I think a few of them are new to this anniversary. If I remember correctly, a couple of the bosses are new. A lot of them are the same ones from the past, but I think that maybe they have a little bit of retooling as far as the hit points or the damage that they do. And, the fact that it has the finishers and stuff, it's just a perfect starting point for Cutthroat Caverns. And if you never get anything past that, then that's fine.
It's the full experience.
It's a great experience. I think the only thing that they could have added to make this even sweeter is some of the event cards, because the event cards are really cool. I really like the event cards.
Oh, they didn't have event cards. We added those.
No. Those relics are like powers or whatever. The event cards are like these square cards that go over, and like on even turns or uneven turns and stuff, they do different things.
Okay.
Too much to explain for this video, but
it's a different expansion.
It's a different expansion that came with event cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, that's how you got the relic cards to begin with.
Oh, so now they wouldn't work. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So like if you were to play this with the expansions and had more relics, cause I have like a huge stack of relics, but you get them differently than what this was. It's kind of like they put a little sampler in there and had to make up a small rule to actually use them.
Yeah, you give out so many at the beginning, but you don't get any more throughout the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know. This is fantastic. I really am excited about the anniversary edition player boards, especially. Oh man, those things are awesome.
It's a great presentation. Really fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I don't have him. I could just keep talking good stuff, but any final thoughts for you? That was terrible.
No, I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's pretty simple. You can get it to the table with, kids, families. Most people are going to have a good time.
There is a lot of text on the cards.
That is true.
Well, not young kids, but
it says 14 plus.
No, 14.
Yeah,
I'd say 10 plus.
10 plus.
If you're talking about
maybe even 8 plus,
a gamer kid like who's already really into games and has a high reading level.
No, Ellie's 8. She does have a high reading level, but I would say she would be able to play it.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's at 8.
Well, and she's played other games. That's why.
All right.
That's true. Yeah. But anyway, good stuff. If you haven't played Cutthroat Caverns, definitely check it out. I would go after this edition before you try to track down all the other stuff, because I would assume the rest of it's out of print at this point.
And like you said, this is all you need.
This is all you need. Although there are a couple expansions I would recommend getting to add to this, especially the first expansion. I think whatever one adds all the event cards, and the fresh meat box is cool just because it's big. I don't know. It just looks epic at that point. But
yeah.
Anyway, that is.
I'm not as into the epic version as I would play the short version. Play the shorter version.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you know how the stack of bad guy cards I have is ridiculous. And they all have like their different tokens and stuff. So it's just like a mass amount of tokens that come, like you start playing, it's like, all right, get the blob or whatever. And you have to go find his specific tokens.
Sure.
The blob's really cool because when you hurt him, he like cuts into like these little tiny tokens and you have to do damage to each of the tokens. if I remember, you don't actually use the board for the health. It's like the blob tokens, and when they take enough damage, they separate, and then they separate, and then they separate, and then you get points for killing each one of those.
That sounds
awesome.
Really fiddly, but cool.
Dude, it's so great. That is one thing I will say about Cutthroat Caverns. Every boss feels totally different than the one you just fought. All of them.
I think even this version comes with I believe 25, and even in a long game, you play with 9 at random. So.
Yeah.
And they have cool abilities. I agree with you.
Yeah. So cool. All right. Anything else?
Good stuff.
Yeah, I liked it.
All right. That is Cutthroat Caverns Anniversary Edition. And the third and final game we have on this episode is Wavelength.
Designer Alex Haig, Justin Vickers, and Wolfgang Warsch. The artist is Nan Navas and Sophie Hannibal, and the publisher is Palm Court.
So Wavelength is a party game, and if you're watching the video version of the show, we actually have it on display because in a minute we're going to do a round of an example just to kind of have fun. But basically the game comes with the box, and it has a really cool insert that you have the scoring spots on. It's the first team. You play it in teams. It's the first team to get 10 points. And what happens is each team will take a turn where they have a clue giver. I don't know the actual terminology, but we're going to call it a clue giver. And the people on your team need to use what he says or she says and kind of read their mind and get on the same wavelength.
That's right.
I think, the clue giver is the psychic.
The psychic. There's basically this giant dial that kind of reminds me of a steam gauge. You know, when steam is used in certain components and stuff, and this little needle moves. So what happens is before the player, the psychic will say anything, they will spin this wheel, and the lid is closed on this, the kind of like a visor is put over top the gauge. So no one else can see what happens when it spins. They'll secretly look at it, and this is going to have a tiny wedge of colors, and it'll have like a teal line, which is basically perfect. You get it. That's where you want your team to guess at. And then if they get a little further away, it might be worth 2 points or whatever. And so it's like maybe a 20-degree, 25-degree arc, or like wedge.
Yeah.
And so most of this 180-degree surface is blank except for that little wedge, but it's randomly placed. Anyway, the psychic is going to have a card that might say small or large, or maybe natural and unnatural. It's usually polar opposites.
In this case, it's going to be newbie game versus advanced player game.
All right.
Wait, there's a whole bunch of examples, like tiny, small, which is kind of an interesting one. There's a bunch of them, or it might be truth or false and stuff like that. Or a widely known, what was that one? Widely known fact or lesser known fact.
Yes.
Once you get your polar opposite, then you have to decide, how can I say a clue to my team so they will put this red dial in the right spot? Because once you reveal the visor and it shows where the scoring area is, you want your team to have placed that needle as close to that teal line as possible.
As close to the target on the spectrum as they can.
Correct. And so if it's like small to large, you might say, I don't know, a car. But then they start talking like in relation to what?
Right, the world.
Because there's a lot of stipulation, or there's a lot of, things that you can't say during the clue giving. Basically, if it sounds like you're cheating, you're cheating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing with numbers or percentages.
Yeah. Like half of 10.
Right. No ratios.
20% of a banana.
Yeah.
It's typically a single word that you can say.
Single word, or maybe 1 or 2 words.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Yeah. So you can't say 2 different things like, the speed of an elephant if he wasn't moving, or,
Yeah, it has to be one single proposition.
Correct. Anyway, once they say the clue, then the team has to decide where they want to put this needle. And then before they reveal what the answer, or where the answer or scoring area is, the opposite team gets to decide if they think that the correct answer is on the left-hand side of the needle where the other team placed it, or the right-hand side. And so they can possibly score a point off of the team that's actually going. So the max points you can score on your turn is 4. The least is 0, obviously. And you will go back and forth until one team reaches 10.
Yes.
So we're going to play an example. George has made up the card. There's a huge deck of cards the game comes with. This is not one of them. And what'd you say? Newbie game, advanced game?
Yes. So to the left of the dial is going to be the newbie game side.
Okay.
And then to the right of the dial is going to be an advanced game side.
Gotcha.
And so that's the spectrum. And you have to find where I would place horrified,
Horrified.
Horrified.
All right. So
All right. I would say
that's a pretty newbie friendly game.
it is. So I would say less than 50%, but it does have some elements where it's not just...
Remember, we can't say, according to the rules, even
Which I don't agree upon.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay. But you're not supposed to say, well, I think it's about 20%.
Right, because you're more or less trying to think
You
of
get on the
in their
same
head.
wavelength.
We got to be in their wavelength.
I'm thinking of the answer.
He's thinking of the answer. Now, I agree with you. I think it's going to be on the lower end, but not like super low, like something that you would find like in the classic game where anybody can play it, because it is more like the pandemic level-ish.
Right.
So
I should mention that at this point, I can't actually say anything or give any facial clues, etc.
That's
I just
true.
have to think very hard of what the answer is.
You're trying to use your brain power to give us the answer.
we joke that you need one of those nylon, or like ski mask that you put on so you can't see any facial. They can't react to anything.
So I'm going to put it where I kind of feel it is, and you let me know if you feel it should go more to the left or right.
I feel like,
Right. Yeah.
yeah. Eric's got, he's going to put it. We are going to use percentages in the video or in the podcast though, which is maybe 25. You say 25?
Something like that. Right.
Some like ish, 25-ish %.
If this was a clock and people listening at home, 9 o'clock is going to be all the way to the left.
Probably
3
about
o'clock is all the way to the right, and noon is straight up and down. What time is it?
maybe about 10.
10:30. All right, that's what we're going with though. So now the other team, if we had one, would decide
if it's left or right of that red marker,
right?
Or red needle.
I mean, there's a lot of space on the right hand side because you're going from 10 to 3, and not so much between 9 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
And they would make that decision. There's a little spot on the board in the board game box to put that little crystal or whatever it is.
Yeah. And they would get a point if they chose correctly. And here's the reveal.
Bam!
Oh.
Where are we at?
We overshot it a little bit.
Did you get points?
Did we get points though?
I think we got 2.
I can't even see it. All right, you can turn around. The people on the video have seen this now.
And
We did.
would you
Oh,
say?
we got 2. Yeah.
You were awfully close, actually. I
Yeah.
think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's probably more like 9:30. I shot a little low because that's a pretty easy game.
It is a pretty easy game. Yeah. And so we would score 2 points. The other team would score possibly 1 if they, cause it's about the teal line and where it's at. Actually, if they said it was to the right, they wouldn't have got any points. They'd have to say it was to the left.
Correct.
So
Yes.
they'd have to pick the smaller area.
But
Right.
you really do have to sort of figure out the person giving the clue. What is their opinion?
Exactly.
And what do they base that on? Because you could argue, well, it's nowhere near as easy as cockroach poker or,
Right.
you know, there's all these other games out there. So you could make a case for
And then
just
you
about
say that
anything.
and you're like, oh, they haven't played that.
yeah.
Now, I think this was probably a little bit easier of a question though, because otherwise some of the other cards, you know.
Oh, yeah. Derivative versus original.
Yeah, that's the first one. What is it? Yeah, or guilty pleasure versus actually just bad.
Oh, wow.
That was funny.
Yeah, some of these are really good.
Yeah, art versus commerce.
And what happens when you play?
Bad advice versus good advice. I guess we didn't get really good ones.
No, some of these are great because they really start these conversations,
Sure.
you know, during the game and then after the reveal, and you're like, what were you thinking?
Yeah,
Right.
and then so like half your team will end up being like, what's the context that he's using? I think it's this. And the other person's like, no, it's this. And then you have this like back and forth because it depends on what they're talking about. Like, for instance, Melissa just said the index finger, and it was talking about from largest to smallest.
Right.
Yes.
And immediately I wasn't even on their team, and I was thinking in comparison to the other fingers. And then everybody on y'all's team was like, compare.
We're like, well, elephants are big.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. It turns out you were actually correct. She was comparing it to other fingers.
But then I started thinking, does she include the thumb or not?
Right.
So yeah, it's really kind of interesting dialogue.
Yeah. There's just so many ways that it can go. And another one was small and tiny. So you're
Right. They're both, yeah.
It's already kind of a weird spectrum. And then the
She
clue
said
was
flea.
No, she said gnat.
Oh, a gnat. That's what it was.
So then we're thinking, okay, it's got to be insects because we had just done the figure one. So we learned and we said, okay, so fleas are smaller or are they? And then, you know, it just went from there.
But is it grain of salt?
Adam.
Does it have to be?
Yeah, absolutely. Does it have to be an insect? No.
Because that person might actually not have thought about that. Be like, oh, yep, that's a bad.
Yeah. So it's really tricky.
Yeah. The one thing I will say that is when the player who is giving the clue or the psychic or whatever, you do not look at them because you can watch their eyes. This dial is massive. I mean, if it's like a Ticket to Ride box, the dial is like almost the circular area of the box. I mean, it's a little smaller, but
plastic, tremendous component. It's so much fun.
Oh, yeah. Everything in this game is super top notch. But like when they're looking at where after they randomize the spinning and then they open it to look at it, sometimes if it's like far off to the left or far off to the right, their head's just like staring.
Yeah.
So there is like some minor things you have to kind of like house rule, like don't look at them while they're looking. And then once they put it back and then they set it up and everything, then you can look at them. But other than that, it's not really that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I don't think that's a house rule. I think it is in the rules. Like,
oh, is it?
They address it. Yeah. Don't look at their eyes when they're.
Oh, does it say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't read the rule book, so sorry.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Eric, what did you think about this one?
No, overall, I liked it. There is going to be a lot of subjective stuff that's going to be in it. You know, you're going to think one thing and I'm going to think something different. So we're not always going to be on that same wavelength. So that's going to be different for, different people and the better you know somebody, the better you're going to be able to determine where they're going to want you to go.
Yeah, because you get to think like them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would have liked it a little bit better if they were actual percentages instead of being a little bit more.
That defeats the purpose.
No, I don't think it does. Because you're like, it's about, I think that's about 75%, right? I think it's 80%. But without that, you're kind of gauging anyway, I guess.
You are. It's meant to be a gut feeling. It's supposed to be, you're getting into
not just
psyche.
a numbers game.
Right.
That's right.
I guess so.
You gotta have to play the Shadows over Camelot. Like I kind of think it's up above middle of the par.
Yeah, it's not the highest number,
but it's close to it.
It's higher than the middle number.
It's a vibe. You have to feel a vibe,
right?
It's organic process of this discussion. And I think with more players, it's better because you have more people chipping in. There's more talk.
It's definitely a 6+. I know it says what does it say?
Oh, I don't know.
2 to 12, I guess.
Yeah, you can play it 2.
You can play with any number.
I definitely think 6 or like even 8 or 10.
Like a bigger party, a bigger group.
For sure.
Yeah, and it's okay having like uneven teams. I don't think that's really that big of a deal.
I think we had an uneven team and it played just fine.
Right.
Nobody's going to stress out at this game. No one's under any pressure.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Even when you come up with a clue.
I don't know if that's totally true there. Just a clue giver. It is really hard to get some of these clues. At first thought, you're like, oh, that's pretty easy. You're just trying to get them in this ballpark. But to give a good clue to get them there is kind of hard to do in a lot of these instances.
There's a bit of an art,
such as small and tiny. They're both really small. How do you gauge between tiny and small? Now there's easy if it's on the bigger spectrum. Like if you're going for 100% or if you're going for 0%, that's easy. Or even maybe 50%, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
But getting those, 60% or 70% or 30%, those are the times where you're going to have to give these better clues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I thought was kind of a meh at first, and as I thought about it, is really awesome. We ran into the part where a couple of cards has like it's like the lower and greater. So on lower is always on the left and greater is on the right, but some of the cards have it reversed.
Yes.
I actually, at first I was like, that's kind of inconsistent, but the more I thought about it, it's actually brilliant because you have to be conscious of what's going on. And it kind of is made, I think it was probably done that way on purpose to throw you off.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like that they did that.
Yeah. So I, at first was thinking that might be a slight negative, like, cause you get in this groove, but maybe that's why they put it in there like that. Just to, throw the wrench in there.
It has to be
because it really does mess with you. Cause you're just, if you're not looking at the card and you're just thinking truth and lie,
right?
It might actually say like truth and lie rather than lie than truth or whatever. So, it's always like the lowest or the bad part on the left, like very bad day, very good day. It's not very good day, very bad day.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, you just can't assume.
You can't assume. You always have to be looking at the box.
Talk it out.
Which is worth looking at because it's awesome.
Except for me, do you guys like the box art? I do like the components a lot. Box art looks a little trippy to me.
Yes,
it's
meant
definitely
to.
It's definitely trippy. It looks like it has the two faces that might be a vase or a vase.
Yes, that optical illusion.
Yeah, the optical illusion. It tells you nothing of the game, but
No, and it's evokes like the 70s.
Yeah,
that's true. Now on the back of the box, is there a bunch of people playing the game and laughing? Because that's how you hit the 70s with board games.
No, the back is just I think the universe, something like that.
It doesn't have pictures of the components or anything. Have we ever looked at the back of the box?
I don't know.
He's going to investigate this real quick. But yeah, the components are great.
Components, the insert that you put everything in is well laid out. So all that I like a lot. However, the artwork.
Yeah.
Well, there aren't any laughing families, but there are good pictures of the component.
It looks like it actually explains the game on the back pretty quickly too.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's fantastic.
I think it's fantastic for a party because it's immediately intuitive. You know exactly what's going on. Everyone can play, or anyone can drop in, drop out. There's no problem.
Yeah.
I would say another thing I liked about it as well is it gives ability for the other team to be in every question, because then once the first team makes a guess, then you have the second team then talking about it past that first team, saying, oh, I think it's going to be left because of this, or right because of this, or maybe they're going to go right because there's more space and bigger chance or whatever. But there's always some discussion with that.
I even wrote that down as one of my bullet points, and I didn't bring it up.
No.
Yeah, that is awesome, because you do have to pay attention to what they're talking about, because if you get in their heads and you kind of feel like, I don't think that's what they're talking about, you know that they shot low or high, and you can be sure they go the other way.
Yes.
Right.
There is a rule that I didn't mention when we were playing. It never came up. And that is, if you are 4 points behind the other team and you score 4 points, you get to go again.
Oh, that's interesting.
So there's a catch-up mechanism. Even within just those 10 points, you're never out of it. Which is, I think, also brilliant. The design of the game is pretty cool, really good. And playing to 10 points is so quick anyway that it keeps it snappy. It's a good length. You can just play it again if you like. It's
what, 40, 45 minutes or so?
Not even that. No.
Eric's looking up.
It's going to change depending on how well you do.
Yeah, if you nail the fours twice.
Now, we have some talkers, and so there's a lot of discussion.
Yes.
There's a lot of discussion. And then in mid-discussion, it's like, well, what about? And it's like,
that is very true. That's very true.
In our game, it took us 1 hour and 14.
Okay. Interesting. But anyway, super good eye candy. If you like the games that come with a gimmick that's actually done well, this is one of those games.
Yeah.
It's a very good party game. So.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else for you guys?
Party game of the year.
You heard it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. So that is Wavelength. So I normally would say that this would be the meat of the episode, but I really think that our top 10, which I didn't say earlier, I think, did I say it in the intro? I can't remember. But instead of doing a top 5, we're going to do a top 10 games that we played this year. We'll get to that in a minute, but we're going to talk about our 2019 year in review, specifically board game related conventions and things like that. Stuff we were actually really cool. Maybe even some games that you wanted to play, didn't get to, or whatever. Anything. So we're going to start off though with conventions, and maybe, so far, what was your favorite one?
That's kind of hard.
Stuff that stood
They're
out.
so different.
They are like, for instance, for me, the first thing that stood out was the fact that I got to meet Guar and have them sign a board game, and I got pictures with them at Gen Con.
Yeah.
That is by far the epitome of what MeepleCore was started with, where it's like the board gaming and metal band stuff that we do mashed together. Oh, that was so great. That was a once in a lifetime opportunity, I think.
That's tremendous for you.
Yeah. Super cool. Super cool. What about you?
Oh, okay. Didn't prepare anything. I will say, this year I did, I was able to go to Origins, a day earlier, or even 2 days earlier than a lot of times we go. Sometimes we want to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This time, was able to go up early, and do the whole convention plus one, I guess. I went up there Wednesday, and I did enjoy that. Getting there a day early, you're able to kind of ease into it instead of like getting there first thing on Thursday and trying to hit the hit up everything right away. So I will say I did like that, so I might try to continue that tradition.
That's cool. Yeah.
Nice. Well, for me, I didn't go to Origins this year. I didn't go to Gen Con either. But
which is sad.
Yeah. But I did earlier in June go to the second annual Deaf Board Game Convention in Austin, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have 100% attendance. and I think everybody did. The people who went the first year, almost everybody was back and having a great time.
That's awesome.
It was 3 days of board games that were just some of the experiences that I'm not able to have around here. For example, we played a Star Wars role-playing game in sign language, my second language. So that was just a great time. Had
like the
a
RPG?
DM who was fantastic.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, it was really fun.
You can't really stare away when you're playing that.
No, you everyone is involved.
It's kind of like watching Japanese anime, but you have to watch it subbed. So it's like the moment you start paying attention to something else, you're like, oh, what were they saying?
Yeah, you absolutely, you can't, just sort of drift out of the game. So
right.
you have to be more involved, I would say.
That's
and
a
especially,
benefit.
yeah, it was so great. There were, companies who came and had some games that they gave away as well. So props to Cool Stuff Inc. Is one of them.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they had a really nice raffle and giveaway, and a lot of new players came out, not just ones who had been there the first year, but a lot of new deaf board gamers came, and so that's spreading in the community, and I think it's fantastic.
So that's I think it's not the same, but it's the same state, but Plaid Hat Games is there, I believe.
In Texas?
They're in Texas. I think they're not in Austin. I don't know.
Okay. I know we had someone from Steve Jackson Games who came out. And we had, like I say, Cool Stuff had some prizes for us. There was a tournament. There's a tournament every year. The first year it was Azul, and then Century Spice Road. And I think we had, oh gosh, what's the one with the cards that lay on top of each other and one of them is they're see-through so that, Mystic Vale.
Mystic Vale, yeah.
Yeah. So we had Mystic Vale tournament. Just different tournaments. I can't remember what the big one was this year.
Interestingly enough, when players are playing and they're deaf, do they narrate their turns a lot? Or do they just kind of do their thing?
Yeah, no, it's just like us. You talk to yourself and, some people do that and some people just go and do their thing. Mm. Yeah. Oh, it's absolutely the same. Yeah.
Is it longer to explain a game? Like, do you feel like?
I feel like it can be, yeah, because, you need everyone's attention and that sort of thing. And it's longer because there are, more people who haven't had the breadth of experience with games.
Right.
That they may otherwise have had if they were involved for a much longer period of time. So the fact that the community is growing now means that there's just less experience. And so it may take a little more explanation, for certain mechanisms.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, once everyone knows what's going on, you just get on with it. And there's games of every stripe being played, like, Deception Murder in Hong Kong, Lisboa, anything in between.
Oh, wow. So everything, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Played an epic game of Greenland.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anybody there that can't do sign language?
No.
I guess they wouldn't really be pulled into it, but I didn't know if like some people brought their friends.
You're not.
I think there were some people bringing food.
Oh, I gotcha.
But no, people who are there for the event, it's all conducted in sign language and it's just a great time for everyone to get together and just hang out and chat and play some great games.
Not
That's
that you're
awesome.
not invited, Tim, but you wouldn't understand.
I could text. I just bring a what's a little boogie board?
Oh, yeah.
Right out.
That's actually a good point. We're hoping that eventually it'll become large enough and be in a large enough venue that we could have the event be open to everybody. But at the moment, it's limited to.
I don't know if that'd be a good thing though.
Well, I mean, it's the Austin Deaf Club is only a certain size, so about I don't know, 60 or 70 deaf people and we're full. But maybe in the future we could have it grow and grow.
Because like, would you want that to be overtaken by people who don't know sign language?
No,
then it would dilute it,
of course
you know what I'm
not.
saying?
No. The focus would still be on inclusion. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But that was my big convention experience. So I'm looking forward to more like
Sounds
that.
fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, anyway, what about, I don't know if you can think of this off the top of your head, but what about like favorite things that we've done on the podcast, or maybe a favorite topic or a top 5 list that we've done? I will say that even though it's recent, adding Alexa, don't talk to me, Alexa.
That's right. We haven't talked to her very much.
I know, not this
podcast.
episode, but the intern is on here. Alexa, what's your favorite board game? What if it'd be different?
I enjoy a good game of Settlers of Catan.
Alexa.
Yeah, you told us that.
Stop, you're paid off. So like, you know, like when we played Hey Robot with her, that was such a fun time.
Absolutely agree.
That was so, like, we played that game before the episode, or like, you know, like during game nights or whatever. And I think it went tremendously better on the podcast.
Oh, we had some experience.
I don't know though. It's just the atmosphere of being on a podcast and having to think faster and say things faster. I think really amplified the game for me.
I have really enjoyed some of the games that we've played on the podcast.
Yeah.
People are listening to this thinking, "Oh no,
not again." What are they doing?
I've definitely enjoyed it.
Speaking of which, if you have any suggestions that would work audio only, just because we don't rely on the video portion of it, let us know, and maybe we'll get a copy and play it on the podcast if you're interested.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So
I definitely agree with you. Those were some of the most fun experiences. I would say another thing that I enjoyed is mostly disagreeing with you about different games. You know, just having a discussion about them, even though we don't often, you know, come at things from exactly the same place.
Yeah.
So.
It's kind of funny because I think we not really clash, but we definitely have stronger feelings in the opposite direction. But it's weird because some things we end up coming around to.
I mostly don't like board games is what it comes down
to. Exactly. He doesn't like people.
But it's been good. I'm glad that we have, like, me, Eric, and Matt are very similar in you know,
things we like.
Taste. Yeah, the things, the taste and stuff. And then having you on here, I'm probably the most controversial. Or not controversial, but confronting. Like, I'll be like, no. Not like that. So it is really fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun having you on here.
Yeah, absolutely. Enjoyed it.
And I can't think offhand, like, top 5s or anything, but we've had a lot of really good top 5 lists recently, too. That's been pretty cool. Guilty pleasure board games. I mean, even going back, I mean, I don't know. I didn't look this up ahead of time. This was like a last minute ad. Mostly because I just want to talk about Hey Robot again.
Right. Yeah.
Another one of my favorites was when we played Medium. Just really quickly, just the little example one.
When we were doing the Essen preview or Gen Con preview.
Matt's so good.
Matt was just he crushed it. It was crazy. We need to play Medium with Matt again, just like the actual game.
Oh yeah.
Did we ever go back? We didn't do our top 5 metal components, right?
No, I keep pushing you for that, but
one day soon.
We did like every top 5 like component material.
Yeah, so next
Plastic,
year metal,
wood.
We had paper. So
yeah, I did like that.
I don't know offhand. You know, the other thing I will say about 2019 though is when we did the ladies and gentlemen game,
right?
And Eric, you tell us about that.
Well, we had.
I don't think we talked about that on the podcast, right?
Have we not?
I don't think so.
Oh, well.
I mean, we didn't even review the game. I don't think.
Actually, I don't remember.
All right, keep going.
I remember talking about it. Maybe not on the podcast. Well, on this game, you have a ladies group and a gentleman's group, and they're not. Well, that group is not playing the girls versus guys. Basically, it's couples that are playing against each other. And then you have the men, and they're doing their thing, and they're making some money. And then you have the ladies that are trying to make a gown to wear to this ball at the end of the game.
It's incredibly sexist, this game.
It is, and you have to have a little bit thicker skin, to maybe play through and enjoy the experience.
Well, it's a historical reenactment.
It is.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about it in that context,
absolutely Victorian era.
Right. So we played with a odd amount of players. So we had Tim as a courtesan, and he was going after all the guys instead of having one guy to himself. So,
and I played them all the same.
Yes,
you almost won. You came so close. You did.
Except all the men had the same. They basically have to buy you stuff if they buy their girls something, and then
yes,
yeah, they had to buy their lady something. They could buy you something. They didn't have to buy you anything, but if they bought the lady something, if they bought you something, they had to buy.
That's
the lady
what it was,
something.
yeah. And so, the idea is
or their lady.
I had each person of the male team buy me the same amount of stuff. They all had 6 points or whatever
of stuff that they gave you or bought for you.
So
they're motivated to do so because the person who doesn't buy the courtesan enough, who buys her the least, she will out them in public and publicly
target
shame
them
out and end their marriage.
And the game has these rumor cards, and the whole game has got this role play aspect, which is the real reason I brought it up because of the dress up stuff.
Yeah. So we had Tim, and the ladies, they had some fake jewelry on, and the guys had some cigars, and so we kind of played it up.
Yeah, it was good.
It was pretty funny. I posted a couple of pictures on our Instagram, so if you're interested, you can check that out. But yeah, we never actually talked about that game.
No. We should maybe. We kind of.
I think we mentioned it at the beginning of an episode once, but we didn't actually have a full review of the game or anything like that.
If you have 7 or 9 players, that game is brilliant because you'll have the courtesan involved.
Oh, the courtesan. I don't know if I'd like to play the game without it. That made the game.
Yeah.
It's such an interesting role, and I had the most fun playing that role, even though I do think that the male side of the teams, the gentleman side, is probably more. It's probably more fun. I don't know if that's more.
I don't know if that's true.
Actually, the lady side gets a little bit. They kind of do more in the game than the gentlemen do.
They do, but it's more that's the thinky kind of side. And,
right,
and the gentlemen, the gentlemen are literally just playing Galaxy Trucker where they're flipping tiles over and grabbing things.
Right, complete contracts.
So
right.
it's asymmetrical play, but I kind of feel like that's a funner thing to experience.
And the ladies have these rumor cards where you have to watch out for specific scenarios to happen, so you can give them a snide comment and be like,
so much.
That dress was so good last year.
Right. Yeah, here's a card for you.
Yeah, that game is phenomenal. That is a very, very awesome party game.
And you can definitely do the role reversal thing, the gender reversal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter who you are.
Tim was a courtesan.
That's
traditionally a
whichever side of the game you want to play.
Woman's role.
Yeah. It just worked out that we had 3 female, 3 males, and I was kind of like the
or 4 males.
The 7th wheel. Whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really fun. I really like that.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably a good highlight for 2019 was.
Earlier in the year we played Crack the Case, that old school game, and what's funny is on Board Game Geek, literally 2 or 3 days ago, somebody commented on that video.
Oh,
and it's I love this game when I was a kid and stuff like that.
That's cool.
And so I remember that as I was looking through the list here and seeing it, that somebody commented on our YouTube video about that.
Awesome. It's a good game that if you're traveling to a convention, you can play in the car. The driver can be involved because you don't have to look at anything. It's all verbal.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't be the one. They can because I've done it before. You can be the one giving out the clues and stuff. You just have to. You read it when you're at a gas station filling up, and then you can participate in that aspect as well.
I will say another game that I really enjoyed when we played it this year was, and this was a surprise to me, Detective, the modern crime game, where you're looking at things on Google and you're actually going over the case and trying to get this information.
It's work.
It should have been work. It should have been just
It
awful.
is work.
But It was good.
It is work. It is a second job.
It is, yeah.
It's almost as long as the second job.
But because
you're putting in another half a day.
am I the only one who liked it? The thing is,
No, I liked it.
You're working, but you're working together, which is,
It is,
it's a fun thing.
Yeah. That was really good. Was there any games that you can think of off the bat that you wanted to play that we didn't get to, or that we never actually bought? Because I know Ragusa was one of mine. I regret not picking that up at Gen Con.
I can look at my shelves and name off like 50 of them.
Absolutely, yeah. I cannot believe that we haven't played Seasons of Inish.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you bring it up.
I'm dying to play that.
Yeah, I'm.
But
flabbergasted.
the numbers have never been right.
Okay, that's probably true.
Yeah.
So obviously here in a minute, we're going to talk about our top 10. Normally do top 5, but we figured top 10. There's so many games released that we couldn't narrow it down to 5 probably.
And we kind of just also kind of expanded it a little bit originally.
Yeah, it was going to be 2019 releases.
We kind of opened it up. There is going to be a lot of 2019 releases in there.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, the question you just said, some of the games that we haven't played that we would, like to have on my Christmas list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever's listening.
Exactly. Some games that I would really like to play. One is, called King's Dilemma.
Yes. I almost picked that up on the Black Friday sale, but they went out of stock.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay. When you have the chance.
Yeah.
For my Christmas list. And and then the other one is, Clank Acquisitions Incorporated.
Yeah.
So 2 legacy games, which is not normally my thing, but I've heard good things and I'd really like to give these a try.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I'm looking through my stuff to see on the preview list, because I had a lot of games like from Essen and Gen Con on my preview list, but I didn't pick up half of them. Like the Mega City Oceania game.
Yeah.
I really want to play that. That's on sale today, actually, on Cool Stuff. It's the one where you like dexterity build these cities on these hex tiles and then have to push them together. So it's like this building aspect. You want to build them real tall because there's like a ruler that you get more points the higher it is. But then you have to slide it across the table to get it in place. And then it falls apart. You have to take it back in front of you. You're all looking at me like this sounds dumb.
There's some cooking shows that you do that.
It's questionable. I don't know. It could be cool.
Like I played Dungeon Academy and I really want to buy that. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I played it a few times. I'm like, have I played it?
Did I play it enough? Did I experience it already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a bunch of games, but
so many.
What about the games that we've played that you, I guess is kind of spoiler that's not going to be on your top 10?
Oh, it's already on my top 10.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh no, I had some. I already taken
or like games that you wouldn't put on your top 10 that you would like. For instance, I put on there Shifty Ad Spies, even though it didn't come out in 2019.
Oh, it's fantastic,
right?
But that was a phenomenal time. It's so awkward.
You were an awkward game, but very fun.
I didn't put party games onto my top 10.
You made a whole party game list.
I did actually make a whole party game list. I could run through it really quick.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and run through it. This is your party game list.
This is my party game list. Okay, so I have just one.
All right.
And the next one is...
Play with the traitor element that we described.
Game. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. No, we did just one with... We added a traitor element to it.
Did we?
We did.
No, not to that game.
We did.
Did we do it to
traitor? Were you right on the little...
yeah, did we do it on that one?
Yeah, I think we did, yeah.
We did a traitor?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was much better.
We're so funny.
We always do that. There's another variant called Just Two, where you have 2 words, and then you're writing clues for either one.
Huh.
Which, anyway, okay. So
did you put one key on there?
I did. Oh, yeah, you're jumping ahead. So
okay.
It's not next. Next is We Need to Talk, which we played on this.
Oh, yeah, we played that. That was fun.
Fantastic party game. Next one is somewhere. Nope. Jetpack Joyride.
Okay.
You consider that a party game?
I do,
Not as much as a party game, but I see where you get in. It's filler level.
It goes to 6.
Goodness.
I'm buying that game, by the way.
6.
That game is phenomenally fun.
With the expansion, it goes to 6.
With expansion, yeah.
Or maybe 8.
Base game, I think, is only 4.
I'm kind of irritated at this whole Kickstarter crap because, like, I buy the game, but I really want the Kickstarter stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's,
happens all the time.
Okay, next is Belrati, where you had the cats and the owls, and you had to...
I don't think I played this.
That's I enjoyed that one.
Figure out the art and which items go with the art and which ones don't.
It was good.
It was good. It's so good.
Is it... What was the release date on that? Do you remember? I thought it was an older game.
I could be wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Detective Club, which is the one where you play with Dixit cards and one person doesn't know what the secret word is. And then you go around and people put out a card that matches the word. And someone else is like, it's like Spyfall trying to fake it, or a Fake Artist in New York, those kind of games. And you go around twice, put out 2 cards. And then the person who knows the word, who had who is the decider, whatever, he will explain the 2 cards that he's put out. He'll say what the word is and explain the 2 cards. And then everyone goes around and explains all their cards. So if you had no idea, now you have to just BS through the whole thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's interesting.
I saw that. Did you play that? I don't think I played that.
No,
one.
I don't remember.
Oh, we didn't play it.
I don't remember playing it.
It's at half price now, right now for a pretty good price.
All right. MeepleCore.
Half price.
Half price. It's very good. Okay. Next is, Rail Pass, which is, we've talked about that where you pass the trains around. Have we talked about it?
The game is phenomenal.
Yes. If you like saying choo choo.
And now we get to One Key, which is a game, sort of like super quick Mysterium.
That we added a traitor to.
Yes. So go back and listen to that one too as well. And
we should do a top 5 games we added a traitor to.
Games that are better with traders. Yeah, we should. Hey Robot is number 3. Yep. Medium is number 2.
All right.
Which we have played with
our own components.
That's right. And the number 1 is Wavelength.
That's fair.
For party games. The interesting thing about this, if you want to try any of these games out yourself, and you're a little strapped for cash because of Christmas, you can play Medium, Just One, Hey Robot, Wavelength, and We Need to Talk just by using maybe code names or anything where you get words. Mm-hmm. And then you could play Detective Club and One Key and Bellratty with Dixit cards. So just, try it out and then buy it and support these fantastic designers.
Oh yeah.
Wavelength would be hard with the wheel thing to recreate.
Yeah, no, you'd have to make your own, on paper. Yeah. But it wouldn't be that hard.
It wouldn't be that hard, right. Just get a spinner from an old game.
Or you could even just, go with the clock thing and say, 12:30 or whatever and just write it down. And then other people have to just say what,
Oh yeah. Have one person take a circle and then draw the where they want the thing to be.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that, yeah.
From the opposite. Oh, no, because they would know.
But anyway.
Point is.
It's just buy that one. That one is, you don't even have to try that one out. That is amazing. Get it.
Correct. Slide Quest is not really a party game.
It's fun though.
It's super fun. I don't think it would ever be on my list though, because it's beatable. And I have a hard time putting beatable games. What I mean by beatable is you play through 20 scenes and then you're done.
Yeah, it's one trick pony.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be done. You can play it again.
Well, I guess, but it's like playing through the game again. Which is really odd because every board game you play the exact same game again. But when you start adding scenarios, I feel like you beat them as you play them.
Mm-hmm. Nightmare mode, play it on a ship.
There you go.
Or you just play like us and have the things backwards.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Yeah, that didn't work either.
Yeah.
It was Tap Quest.
It was Tap Quest. It's like tap, 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 tap. All right, cool. Well, I don't know. 2019, I think overall was a pretty good year in gaming. I feel like I didn't play enough 2019 releases specifically to have an entire list of 2019 games.
Nobody does.
I mean, nobody does. Yeah. I mean, there is thousands of games, but I mean, I didn't play but maybe 30, which is a lot of games just in a specific range of time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when you have so many other games that we're also trying to play.
Right, because we're still trying to play games from the previous years.
2018 and 2017.
Yeah.
And we're definitely not
2010.
I have a top 10 from 2018 as well.
It's weird because a lot of people are cults of the new, and I don't think we're the cults of the new. We're the cults of whatever sounds cool.
Yeah.
Because one day we'll play a game that just came out, and the next day we'll play a 1970 game. And it's whatever. It sounds cool. We never played it.
Yep.
We're definitely cults of we want to play stuff one time.
That's what it seems like. Yeah.
Because we're just kind of moving around, chugging through them and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why we always do first impressions instead of actual reviews.
It's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think with board games, you can form an opinion pretty quick. You don't have to play test the game to really come up with a solid thing, And a lot of games that are repetitive. If it's a deck builder, you're going to know real fast what your opinion is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anything else with your interview, or you want to move on to our top 10?
I'm ready for the top 10.
I'm very ready. I have 2 top 10s.
Oh my goodness.
What's your main top 10? Are you going to do a main top 10?
Well, I think, the main top 10 was our games of 2019 that we played for the first time.
Okay, let's go into that, and then we'll, so yeah, as we were talking, our top 10, not 5 for this episode, is going to be the top 5. Gosh, I'm going to say that 1,000 times. As a matter of fact, I got to change it on my paper. The top 10 games that we played in 2019 for the first time. The reason we're saying that is because we were debating on doing a 2019 releases, but there's so many games that we know we would probably like.
Oh, yeah.
That it's hard to come up with that. So we do have a lot of 2019 releases on our lists, but there are going to be a lot of 2018s. Probably nothing that much past that, I don't think, but maybe one here and there.
I made 2 separate lists, one for 2019 and one for 2018.
All right, well, let's do the main list first, and then George can kind of blast through. And then if we have a time, we'll talk about a couple of games that we wanted to put on the list, but we didn't or whatever.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I've already removed that from the list.
Or maybe some people will talk.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start.
Sure.
All right, my number 10 is Treasure Island.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a 2018 release, I believe.
It is.
But this game was so fun. I mean, it's like you first off, you get to move around like War Machine. You get to measure your movement. Then you get to draw on this dry erase board. And
circles after circles.
Oh, circles. If you like drawing circles, this is the game for you.
Oh, yeah.
It is fun.
It's kind of like a deduction game. You're trying to deduce where the treasure chest is and stuff before Captain Long John Silver gets out of jail and goes and finds it, and digs it up. So much fun. So much fun.
Oh, yeah. This was a good one.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I haven't played it as anyone other than Long John yet.
You have not?
No, every time I play as Long John so far. Oh, wow. And I keep hiding the treasure in the same spot.
It's because like you're teaching. Do you really?
Yeah. No one has found it yet.
That's not true.
Did you? No, I got away with it.
Cat found it. Turn 1.
Oh, no, whatever.
Besides that.
Okay. No, he's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But then you didn't put it in the same spot twice, though.
No.
Then I
found the perfect spot.
He found a better spot. Has not been found yet.
That was astonishing, though, when she went right there immediately.
Right. You're like, what?
All right, game over. Let's start it all over again.
You're right, because if they move off that spot and they move far away, they're not coming back.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Giving away the secret.
My bad.
All right. So my number 10 was Robin Hood and the Merry Men, which is sort of a worker placement, collect cards. It's not really a deck builder, but you're collecting these cards and then deciding how to spend them. And you place workers out on the board to do these sort of Robin Hood deeds and keep, the sheriff and Prince John and all the bad guys away. It has so much theme, dripping with theme.
Awesome.
It is a very complicated looking game. The graphic design is its biggest impediment because the game is actually fairly simple once you know what you're doing.
I knew you had some things that you thought might not go very good in the game, and I was kind of waiting on you to play through this one and let me know kind of what you thought. I had a couple of chances of picking it up myself, but I was like, I know you said, you seen things or heard things that might not go so well in it.
Yeah, but no, in my experience, it's worked out. I do house rule some things.
Okay. Now, is it fixed because the house rules, or is it all right just how it is?
It's probably all right the way it is.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to have all of the various merry men involved, and I don't want people to be locked into the same ones.
Oh, okay.
So people can choose them each round, which adds some time to the game. So yeah, I really like it.
Cool.
So for my top 10 here, I didn't really put this in any kind of order per se on here's my 10 and one's my most favorite, but
is your number one your most favorite though?
Oh, I mean, it's up there and they're all really good. So I didn't take the time to kind of order these 10, but they are all really good games that I enjoyed playing over 2019. The first one for me is Rise of Tribes. It's a 2018 release. So you're taking these, you're a tribe and you're taking your tribe and doing these actions to grow your tribe and gather resources, and you're kind of, you're getting new abilities and you're trying to vie for, supremacy of these different locations. So, we ended up playing it and I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Cool.
Yeah, it was good.
My number 9 is Dice Settlers, and this is a 2018 release, but we didn't get to it until 2019, even though I had it when it was released. But it's a really cool dice or bag building game where you're building your bag full of dice and rolling them each turn and kind of doing the spend the resources and build, I don't know, hexagon tiles out there to try to go take over the spots and
get points.
Yes.
Build like a civilization style game.
Yeah. And grief each other a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
mitigate all your rules.
Really?
Do whatever you want.
Yeah. Mitigate everything.
You can.
Basically, it's dice mitigators. And looking forward to the expansion.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really, really, really good game, I think.
Yeah. Enjoyed it. Okay. My number 9 is Meeple Party. And you have a bunch of different colored meeples in a house, and the house is modular. You set it up, and then they are the hosts of the party. And every round, more meeples show up in the house, and you have to place them into rooms and then move them around to mingle them. And so it's this puzzle game where you're trying to figure out how to get everything to work out, because every time you place a meeple or move a meeple, other things happen depending on the color and what kind of partier it is. There's flirts and there's like
jerks,
yeah, wallflowers and the cool guy. Like there's all these different things. And so the theme is just, it couldn't have more theme. It's incredible. But what you're trying to do is you're setting up these, selfie shots that you're going to do. And you want certain meeples in a room together so you can take selfies. And, it's just really great, tricky, cooperative.
Yeah, we need to get this one to the table again. I know when we played it, it was like 3 a.m. Yeah. I didn't even know it was a co-op game until like halfway through it.
That's why you weren't helping any of us.
Yes,
Thank you.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. Number 9 for me is Teotihuacan, City of Gods. It's also a 2018 release. People say it kind of takes over or is better than Tzolk'in. Not sure about that, but it was an enjoyable experience. You're moving around these workers and they age, which is pretty nice. And so if you haven't played this one and you like Tzolk'in, then I think you'll like this one. Maybe George won't like it, but George should try this one out too.
My number 8 is Sorcerer. This is a White Wizard Games, and it's basically you kind of do a smash up style thing where you build your character out of 3 different decks, and it generates how your character and playstyle is, and then you try to take over one of 3 locations. Very simple, fast game. I mean, you can play it under an hour, I think, especially if you played it once. And man, this is fantastic. If it wasn't
2-player, is it 2-player?
Well, I mean, there's a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 player stuff too. I mean, so we really need to play it with more players. But at 2 players, it's really fantastic. I really want to try it 2-on-2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really meant for 1-on-1, but is that right?
99% of the book is 1-on-1 rules.
And then has some variants or whatever to add additional players.
Right, but the variants aren't really that big of a deal. Like the variants are kind of like, like if you want to play 4 players, then like here's a couple of things that need to change for it to work properly or whatever.
Yeah, those can be great.
You can even play it, I think, 5-player free for all, and you add another board and stuff. I mean, goodness. I don't know about all that. Yeah. So very, very awesome game. I think the artwork might be a downfall for it, generally speaking, because it's very demonic. But like for me, I think it's phenomenal. It is so cool. The artwork in that game is so good. Now, like the graphic arts or some of it's small. Like this symbol means flight, and you're like, no. But
with the art that it has, this could go on your top 5 metal games.
Oh yeah, this would be a top 5 metal game. Man, that would be a cool list.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. All right. Yeah. Next is
not that kind of metal.
No, exactly. Either one, either kind, actual metal. It's fine.
All right. Well, if we do that list, mine will be a top 5 metal, like hard, like
hardcore.
I want to see that list.
That'd be funny. Like a play on words. Oh, yeah. I thought you meant.
All right. So my number 8 is called Nemeton. And it's a game that is a tile laying game. And when you lay out these tiles, you move your druids around and you're collecting these leaves in the forest to create potions. So lots of games are like that, but this one is well, just
much better than those.
It's just, I've enjoyed it. You move around and you get these potions, and you can also call on the favors of various animals. You go to, springs, magical springs, and you go to monoliths, out in the landscape that you're placing. And, it's puzzly. You can sort of set yourself up for combo moves, and in the end, you make the most potions and you save the land and, get the most points.
Cool.
Nice. Next one for me, number 8 is, not a 2018 or 2017. I don't know when it came out, but I first played it in 2019, and it's, Hanamakoji. It's a 2-player game.
Oh, yeah.
And if you like some difficult decisions in a 2-player game, this is a nice one to play. Artwork is really nice, and you're just making these decisions on like getting 4 different cards, and it's kind of like Battle Line, if you know that game, and you're trying to take over specific battle areas, I guess.
Yep.
And they're just numbered cards, and you're trying to get more of those numbered cards on the table than your opponent. And like I said, it's a 2-player game. You're doing stuff like you're giving your opponent 2 sets of cards, 2 cards each, and they get to decide which of those 2 sets that they're going to keep and put in their tableau and stuff like that. So, if you haven't played it, you like 2-player games, give this one a try.
Yeah, it's just difficult decisions the whole way through. Mm-hmm. And it's like Battle Line, the micro game, because it's just goes so fast.
Right.
Fantastic.
Well, ironically, Eric, the game I was going to talk about was a 2016 release, so I moved it to my honorable mention. And put it in a different game, and I put it in Cartographers. Mm-hmm. This is the flip and write game by Thunderworks Games in the role player universe. Yep. And basically you're a map maker or cartographer, and you are flipping cards out. You all draw different, different shapes, kind of like tetraminos or whatever they're called on this map. And then you're trying to abide by the scoring things are out. And it has this very Isle of Skye scoring mechanisms where each scoring card will be used twice throughout the game.
Yes.
Just at different times.
Nice.
So super good.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've played a bunch of roll and write. I mean, not a bunch, but we've played a dozen or so.
Right.
And this is by far my favorite one.
It is really good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I really like it. It might be my favorite as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to think about that.
It's because I don't think a roll and write or a flip and write or whatever should be super involved.
No.
But this one has so much going on, and it feels deeper than most of them.
Deeper than, many of them. Correct.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dino World 2 involved.
Oh, really?
That's what you were saying.
Yeah. The one I don't know. I really liked, the dungeon one. Dungeon Doodle.
Oh, yeah. I like Dungeon Doodle. It's a Steve Jackson game.
I didn't play that.
Okay. Yeah, try that one.
I don't think I like it as much as Cartographers, but it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I might like Cartographers better also. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. What are we on? 7?
Yep.
My number 7 is Nemesis, the Game of Aliens, the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus a whole bunch more, because man, did they pack a bunch of extra content in
the game.
The game. It's
do you have this physically yet?
Insane.
Or?
I do have it. Yeah.
Okay.
I just haven't. I've been working on the book, and I have had no time.
Yeah. I know we played this on Tabletop Simulator.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But now I have the actual
game.
The massive box that.
Oh, is it massive?
Oh man, there's I don't know, 6 different boxes or whatever.
Oh,
6 different boxes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They just kept adding stuff during the campaign. Oh, wow. It's one of those kind of things.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. We'll get to it.
Every time I hear this, I get really sad that I didn't back Kingdom Death Monster in the Kickstarter, and I just bought it afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those kind of things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. Is that you, number 7?
Yeah.
Number 7 for me is Steampunk Rally. It's a tableau building game where you're putting these dice out on your tableau or your vehicle, basically, and you're trying to be the first one to race to this finish line. And it's so good. Whenever you can make something, And whether it chugs along very slowly and you're doing all this stuff, or you're
the
you're
Rube
making
Goldberg machine of rally cars. It's like chung 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 chung.
Move one space.
I want the expansion for this so badly.
Oh yeah,
There's an expansion?
They're supposed to be making one.
Oh, okay,
if
cool.
they do, yeah, I'm totally getting it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's one of the few games that all of us own.
Yeah.
Yes. What was the one there was one we were just talking about. We all own.
Dang, we just talked about it. Memory.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
I don't remember now.
There's not a ton of games that we all own, but yeah, this is one of them.
Yeah, for the most part, there's not really a reason for all of us to own it because we're most playing games with each other.
Yeah.
So. My number 6 is Noctiluca, and it's the game by Z-Man Games, and basically you put all these dice out and you're trying to like call a number and then pick them all up in a row, and then the ones you pick up are of different colors, and you're trying to fill up your little bags. And Noctiluca means sea sparkles, little things in water, whatever. The theme doesn't matter. But you're picking up.
No, it doesn't.
You're picking up dice.
Not in this game.
Yeah, you're picking up dice of the same number. So all 5s in this direction, you pick them all up, and you're trying to fill up your cards with them. And then once you fill them up, you get to put them face down and get new cards. And man, it's such a good game. I really, really enjoy it.
Yeah,
and it's like just long enough. Really odd that you play the game like twice, basically, but it works out.
Right.
Yeah. When you were talking about it, I was thinking of the other one we played with dice that was kind of like that, which is Glux.
Oh, Glux is awesome.
Yeah. That probably should have gone on my list, but a different list because it's not 2019.
Yeah, it's a pretty old one. Well, I don't know how old it is, but it's definitely. I'm gonna look it up real quick. It's definitely
been a few years.
2016.
Okay, yeah. So it's almost the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
My list isn't in any particular order until you get to like maybe the top 3 or 4.
My top 5s are all 2019.
Okay. We'll see.
All right. And my number 6 is kind of 2019. We'll talk about that in a minute. Go ahead.
My number 6 is definitely they've all been 2019. Mine is Awkward Guests, which we talked about on an earlier show, and it's the deduction game.
Really? That one said 2018. Maybe it's.
How is that? Oh, because it came out in
2018.
Oh, well, whatever.
The English version is 2019.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Anyway, it's on one of our older episodes, and it is a tremendous deduction game.
Okay.
It is very good.
All right. Number 6 for me is actually a game I just played this Saturday. This last Saturday. It is Eclipse. You guys played it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you haven't played Eclipse. Oh. Well, it is.
You just played it for the first time, and we literally just had that conversation where we all play the games together.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Anyway, it's been out for a while. I don't, but
it's like 2014 or something.
Yeah, but there is a second edition. It was on Kickstarter. It's actually not even out.
2011.
Yet. Oh, it's been out for a while. But I was going to put it on my list because there is a Kickstarter, I believe that went out on 2019.
Oh.
That's already been Kickstarted. It just hasn't made it to backers yet. Probably next year, so it'll be a 2020 game. But this is a 4X game where you're basically building up your space fleet. You are exploring out, you're researching these technologies. You are implementing or upgrading your spaceships in order to go out and conquer more lands. So, yeah, it's a longer game, but quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, cool. It's good. I can see you liking this one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not me.
No.
Speaking of game, everybody can see that I would like, or that somebody would like, The Quacks of Quedlinburg is definitely right up my alley with the whole bag building idea.
Mm.
That is by far my favorite mechanism in games. Pulling stuff out of bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sand.
Oh, so good. Sand.
Yeah.
Thieves.
Yeah.
It's just really fun. I think that, I don't know, like it's a really fun game to play, although you can have very bad playthroughs.
Sure.
Like
depending on what.
The last time I played it wasn't as fun. I still enjoyed the game, but luck could really punch you in the face.
Right. Last turn of the whole game and you're just
half the game I pulled out like just the snow, whatever the cherry blossoms are or whatever.
Yeah, like the 3-pointer.
The things that make you blow up.
Yeah, the white ones.
Yeah.
I was just, what is this? My bag has like 20 chips in it, and I still pull out those first. It was just, so you can have some bad luck, bad runs, but overall the game is just awesome.
It can also help you as well. You know,
It never helps you.
Oh,
it depends who you are.
You can have good luck.
Exactly.
Other people
guess.
can pull out their little cherry
And, like,
blossoms.
I definitely had luck. in
And
that
there's
game.
like combos where you can pull out a certain one before another one. Always happen in reverse order for me.
Yeah.
And it was just like, what? Okay.
yeah, but it's a great game. You don't have to sit there and really think about what you're doing. You know, It's
I mean,
just- you pull stuff out, things happen, and
They do what they do.
They do what they do. You go on.
Yep. The game plays. Like, you get to decide it randomly.
It's easy play.
Yeah.
Anyway, family weight.
Yeah. Such a fun game though.
All right, so my number 5 is Wingspan. And Wingspan has an expansion that has the European birds coming, and that's on my Christmas list.
Oh,
Nice.
sure.
Nice.
number 5 for me is, like I said, all these are going to be 2019 now. The Lord of the Rings, Journey of the Middle Earth. It is a cooperative game, much like Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition. It is app-driven, and you're going through these lands, and you're Lord of the Rings characters in the game, and so yeah, very fun game. You're questing and you're trying to not really per se in the game. You're fighting off all the stuff all the time because you really have an objective that you're trying to do. The other things are just kind of in your way,
Slowing you down.
and slowing you down. Yeah, so you can't go off. Oh, let's just fight all the time. You're gonna fail your objective. So.
Cool. Well, my last 4 are in the order of how much I like them in comparison to everything else. And conveniently enough, the honorable mentions also add into this too.
Okay.
Even though you'll see why they're honorable mentions. My number 4 is Heaven and Ale.
Yeah.
This is such a dry game. I mean, for having a liquid as part of its name, it's very dry, but
Very.
the game itself is just super deep as far as strategy and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
it is so good. If you like
Smooth play.
smooth play, yes, I agree. It doesn't make any sense what you're doing.
No.
I mean, I'm a monk putting ale in shacks. What?
And half of my lands are in shadow perpetually.
Yeah. So very odd theme, but otherwise the gameplay is amazing. I mean, if you like a pure, like kind of a Euro, I wouldn't call it point salad. It's not really a point salad.
Wow.
You don't really get
You get
points for
points for
everything.
stuff.
You get points for like having you want to go really
You
far
either
on
get money
one
or
and-
points.
Yeah. It's one of those games where you got to have
Money that gives
everything.
Money salad.
You have like a bunch of different color cubes that have to move along this track, and they all have to be up because the
that's-
weakest one
yeah.
hurts you the most.
Right.
So it's not really a point salad in that idea because you got to get all the points.
Yeah, that's true. You have to balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
And it does get rough sometimes, but man, it is so good. And I think it plays well at pretty much any player count.
Mm-hmm.
Probably better at 3 and 4 just because there's more interaction on the
I would say
The choices on
Mancala
Rondell,
thing. Rondell.
Yeah. If you like mechanisms, really a lot.
Yes, it's Mechanisms, the board game. And it's amazing.
It is good. Okay. Is it me? I'm on 4. Okay.
Yep.
My number 4, mine have all been in order. And I really like this one, but I can't put it ahead of the others. It is Letter Jam.
All right. Yeah.
Best word game. Top word game for me. And it came out this year.
It is pretty good.
Love this game.
I like the art.
You have cards that are.
That big strawberry. So juicy.
Strawberry.
Oh, I thought you meant the letters.
Like the box strawberry.
Yeah, there's the theme, whatever. But you have
We're talking about gameplay here.
a word that's mixed up in front of you, and you face up the letters away from you one at a time, and you have to figure them out by looking at everybody else's letters and giving them clues using the letters that you can see. And then they piece together theirs. They give you clues using your letter that you don't know what it is, but you see the others and you piece yours together. And at the end of the game, you make a guess as to what your scrambled word is. And it doesn't matter if you actually get
right,
the word correct, because as long as you come up with any word
that has all the letters in it, which kind of makes sense.
If you get them in the right order,
right.
You still count it. You're like, oh, that's what I meant.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
At first, I was like, I don't like that rule, but it makes sense that you got all the letters. You know, just because you came up with a different word.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be harmed by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes you don't come up with all the letters, and a letter that you think was a P, it was actually an R, but in the word that you made, an R also works.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's what I did. Because I came up, I was like, this word, and it's like, that's not what they give you.
Yeah, it's great. It's so good.
Number 4 for me is Detective City of Angels. It's a noir themed, and you're homicide detectives, and you're going around on this map, and you're able to ask questions and then search different locations. So as a game that you can kind of get into and role play a little bit into it, and I think it's top notch. So if you kind of like those detective type games, super good.
Missed opportunity though, that the fedoras aren't big enough to fit on the characters' heads. the miniatures need to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah. We will always have this opinion.
It would man, talk about icing like the whipped cream on top.
Somebody 3D print this.
Yeah, right.
I will buy it.
But yeah, great game. I like it.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Rise of Tribes. Eric's talked about it a little bit. This game is awesome. Dude, I was blown away with how good this was.
And you get the upgraded components.
For what?
For this game.
Rise of Component? Which game?
Rise of Tribes.
Oh, yeah. I don't have those.
No, you don't have them.
What are they?
We kind of talked about them when we talked about the game. Not on this episode, obviously. But they had really, really thin load chips and stuff.
Thicker ones,
and upgraded components that it comes with. It might have been Kickstarter only. I don't think it is.
No, you can buy them afterwards.
Separately.
It even says it in the rule book.
Okay. Yeah, definitely worth picking that up.
Yeah, the game is great. Just, I don't know, everything about it, like the way that the board, even the layout, even though you could probably, I was told on one of our videos, somebody commented, I believe it was the designer, that they said that there's all these scenarios and different layouts for the map on their website. So you can get all kinds of cool stuff for it, which I'm assuming is on Board Game Geek as well. But the fact that all the events are super cool. It's a very simple game, like what you're trying to do, but there's a lot of strategies going on. I like that everybody has their own like deck of like quest cards, like goal cards or whatever, but you get them in a different order because you shuffle it. Man, just such a fun game.
Yeah.
I was blown away by how good it was.
Oh yeah.
Makes me disappointed that I actually did not get it the year before at Gen Con. I waited a whole year to play this.
There you go.
Sometimes that happens.
Yep.
Okay, my number 3. Yeah. Number 3 is Dreamscape. It is a 2019.
Dreamscape's so good. I should have made my list.
It should have. I have it now. I have all the expansions like in its physical form rather than just playing it on tabletop. I've played with the animals. I really like it. I need to play with the other expansions. I cannot wait. I just need time.
I was thinking about this because I saw it on my list, and I was thinking I would probably actually like it better in physical form.
Yeah.
I
think you would.
Yeah.
It would just be more.
I think most games are at least a touch better physical form.
Yeah.
And, overplaying it online. But you get what you can get sometimes, and that's all you can get.
It wasn't even out. So, I mean, we didn't have a lot of choices. Plus, Tabletopia is far less superior than Tabletop Simulator.
I agree.
Playing it in physical form with Mr. Nightmare, who puts out these red Nightmare discs on the board, is also really good because you can sort of follow him around and pick up these things, which should be bad for you. But if you get enough of them and you can get them into your hands, you can turn in 3 to get any color you want.
No.
And it opens.
You just don't want to be stuck with them later.
You don't. No.
Yeah.
No, they're bad.
That's why he's called Mr. Nightmare. Number 3 for me is Batman Gotham City Chronicles. This is a game that is a one versus all.
There's a Batman.
It's a one versus all game where one person is not only playing a certain character like Bane or something or Joker, but he's also playing all these henchmen, and he has a little tableau that kind of makes him play certain characters, or pay more in cost to maybe jump ahead and bring out these other characters that well, they're already out, or you can bring them out. I don't want to go into all that, but so in the game you're playing one person's the bad guy, all the other players are the good characters that are trying to resolve some kind of conflict or do some objective. So you're able to go and do all these combo moves and take out all these henchmen. Just overall a great game for a one versus all.
Cool. Missed my chance to play that one.
Yeah, we'll have more.
Okay.
Chances.
My number 2, Eric's talked about, that's Steampunk Rally. This game is so fun. It is so good. Plus it's steampunk.
Bonus.
Yeah, bonus. And this is one of the first games that
we played on tabletop.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, gotta buy it.
Yeah. I mean,
is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we're even done.
Yeah. I think you was looking at it or something.
Yeah, I was going to buy it. I ended up actually math trading for it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't actually buy it.
Okay.
But I would have totally bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about it, yeah.
Yeah. Such a good game.
Yeah,
I mean, Eric's already said a lot about it.
I typically don't like race to the finish type of games, but yeah, this one is an exception.
It's really funny because I say this all the time that I don't race to the finish games.
Mm-hmm.
Yet Lewis and Clark's one of my favorite games.
Right.
Oracle of Delphi is one of my favorite games. And Steampunk Rally is one of my favorite games. So I guess I might as well just change this out.
Yeah.
I mean, I should just stop saying that at this point.
Definitely like it,
Yeah.
I like those games. I like Lewis and Clark for sure.
Yeah.
And Steampunk Rally a lot. Yeah. My number 2 is Dale of Merchants, the collection. And it has another pack of various animals to put in the game.
Coming soon.
And, there's another one coming soon. There's the third set, but also with the collection, you've got another 6 or something. And then you also have all these characters, these animal characters that all have different powers, and they change up the game so much.
Oh yeah.
And it comes in a big box to put everything in it. I mean, it's so good. This could become, my top game of all time. It's right up there with number 1 on this list. But I adore this game. It is,
it was good.
Tremendous. My favorite deck builder.
It gives you so much replayability and able to
especially with the
all
characters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Number 2 for me is Pret-a-Porter. Hopefully I said that right.
Pret-a-Porter.
Porter. Anyway, there is a updated revised version that came out this year. It is the artwork for me anyway. I know George said he preferred the artwork in the previous edition, I think. But enjoyed the artwork. It is actually one of the few games that Melissa actually played, and she's like, "Oh, you gotta get this game." So she enjoyed it that much.
Have you got it yet?
No, not yet. I should look for it.
And the artwork in the previous game wasn't good.
Oh, was it not? Yeah, I never played the previous version, but
something about this artwork bothers me.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Oh, that's what it is. It's not that the other one was better.
No, not really. No.
Oh, okay.
I gotcha.
But you had some expectations for what the new version was going to be, and it didn't meet those.
Yeah. What they have just bugs me for some reason. Yeah.
So anyway, so it is a economic Euro game through and through. So if you kind of like those more heavier Euro games, getting loans and if you like the theme, I think you're gonna like it.
And this one kind of feels like a race as well because you're going for those stars. You're trying to get your
you have
stuff put together to get the stars.
Right. Yeah. Well, you have. You're doing a series of different shows, and for every show, you're bringing different garments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Honorable mention time. Like I said, I have 2 of them. I only had 1, and then halfway through this list, I changed up things.
No.
The first one, the one I switched out with cartographers was One Deck Dungeon. Because I was thinking as I looked through the list, I was like, I'm pretty sure that was a little bit older and it was 2016. I wanted to have stuff I think all mine are 2018, 2019, except for One Deck Dungeon, so I moved it down to honorable mention, and that game is phenomenal. It's such a fun. You like it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know if I'd ever play it by myself. It's a 1 to 2 player game.
Oh,
it's actually 3 and 4 if you had a second copy.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. What were you gonna say? You think it's better too?
No, yeah, I enjoyed it too. I think it's primarily supposedly best at one type of game.
Yeah, I can see that from all the solo players out there saying that.
Right.
I don't know. I think it's better 2 player.
I agree.
I've never even played it 1 player, so I'm going to stick with that. My other honorable mention I chose not to put on the list specifically because it had, I don't know, it's Keyforge. And honestly, Keyforge might actually have been the number 1 on my list. But I chose not to because I didn't want to put it like a card game. Okay. Or not a card game, but like a collectible card game-ish type of thing on the list. Yeah. But dude, I've played it so much. It is so fun. I have a lot of it. And
you too.
I just really, really enjoy the game. But I don't know. I chose to do honorable mentions specifically because it's more of a CCG. And I typically try to leave those off the list if we're talking about board games.
Okay.
So that's why it's an honorable mention. Otherwise, it's tied for 1.
Do I get more than 1 honorable mention?
If you want to.
Sure, you can take mine.
Okay. No, thanks.
If you want are you going to do a whole top 10 list on
No, but I'll make it a theme of honorable mentions, and I'll do my 2 because you had to.
Sure.
And then I'll take the 2 Eric just gave me.
Yeah. So you got 4.
I have 4.
So all right, give us your top 14.
Okay. All right. So the theme of the honorable mentions is expansions.
Okay.
So the first one I'll say is Seasons of Inish, and it's honorable mention because I haven't played it, which is killing me. But
you know it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
I can't hate this.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so
I didn't think about that. It's really hard to put expansions on this list. So it makes sense that honorable mention them. Unless it actually... I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, good list. Keep going.
All right, so the next one is Everdell Pearlbrook.
Okay.
Which I have played and I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
So that easily could be on my list, but it's an expansion, so I'll make an honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is Fields of Green, the Grand Fair.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a great expansion to that game. Really adds a lot to it. And the top one from this year is Robinson Crusoe Mystery Tales. That entire box is one long campaign, and it is tremendous.
I haven't even played the other one, and I own it.
Wait, Robinson Crusoe?
The Bugle.
Oh yeah, no,
box.
I haven't played that one either.
Oh, okay.
Terrible.
It is.
It's on the list.
What, the game is not terrible.
No.
Oh,
terrible that
we haven't played it.
Yeah.
The game is the best.
We need to make
this box was so much fun to play all the way through. Kat and I played the entire thing front to back, and it was tremendous.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, no honorable mention for Eric?
No.
He gave him away.
Yeah, I gave him
away. That's fair. All right, my number 1 I think is probably going to surprise people, or at least you two. No, anyway. And it's Wildlands.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I have
enjoyed it.
Literally thought about this game
every day since
all
we
the
played
time.
it.
I'm not even joking. I think about it all the time. I'm like, I really should buy that. I really should buy that.
You need
I really should buy
get
that.
it for Christmas.
I might.
I don't see it around very much
because it's expensive.
Is it? Okay.
Wildlands?
Yeah. It's like $80.
Whoa, that's way too much.
Yeah. So, I mean, it
is good, but I mean, it's
is it $80 good?
Yeah. It's like 50. It's
okay.
50.
Okay.
I mean, with the online discount.
Right.
It's like 50, but then there's all those
you can afford that
if
you're thinking about it every day.
Well, no, but the expansion, like the character expansions are like,
there's
20 and $20 a piece kind of deal.
How many?
I think there's 2 or 3 now.
Oh yeah, you're back up to $90.
Yeah, man, I am going to buy this game eventually. It really, there's the Unquiet Dead, the adventuring party.
Right.
Then there's the map pack, which came out, I believe, at Gen Con, or at least one of them did. Nope, both of them did.
This is a Martin Wallace game.
Correct.
He's kind of rising up on my more favorite.
I think we just haven't played a lot of his games, really. But yeah, on Amazon, it looks like it's, about 50 and then 20 and 17. So
It is very fun. Good game.
So if you want to get it all, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it. I'm going to buy it all. And actually, the reason I want to do it is because I absolutely want to paint these miniatures.
Oh, yeah.
And so to take the cheap way out, what I did was I traded for Cadwall in City of Thieves, which is a very similar game, except you don't directly fight each other. You're really just running around the board taking, stealing money.
Nowhere near the same.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but you still get the idea and the feel from it.
Right.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's not direct conflict. You're mostly just bumping into each other like Sonic and busting out gold out of their body and picking it up. So,
okay.
But oh man, it is so good. We played it on Tabletop Simulator, and I'm like, oh, this is so good.
It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So,
because you have the hand of cards, and you're like, oh, I can do this or this or this or this or this. It's like,
and then
interrupt. Yeah, my turn.
Yeah, interrupt, which is it's so annoying, but it works out really well.
Yeah. And overall, it's a very easily understood game. It's a good family game. Very young age could play it.
Oh yeah. It's not that difficult as far as, I mean, maybe younger kids won't see all the combos that they can actually do, but
right.
Yeah.
12-year-old.
Yeah.
Or 8.
Or 8.
Depending.
Okay,
my number, what are we on?
It says 14 plus, apparently every game.
Yeah.
Number one.
My number one is Detective City of Angels.
There you go.
It is so much fun.
It is.
Playing all the roles and doing it cooperatively. Me against everyone else, I guess. Mm-hmm. Having everyone else be cooperative and then just doing voices and doing the, acting out the parts. Everyone doing that is
role playing.
Tremendous.
Yes.
I think I would be bored to tears just flipping the little book and passing it over to people.
Oh, yeah. Never play it like that.
I'm not going to. And I really encourage anyone who plays this game to try it. Cooperative players working together.
Right.
The person running the game, do voices, do some acting, make it interactive. It's the best.
Yeah, because it shows you kind of how they would.
Better than that other detective game. Detective work.
Agreed. I can't wait for the expansion, which is coming out. It's shipping very soon. Oh. There's going to be even more cases. So and I hope they just keep going with it because it's Van Ryder's best work. It is game of the year. I actually
agree. I think it is Van Ryder's best game.
I think it's the best game of this year.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's lofty.
He said it. Van Ryder has some good games, though.
Yeah. But this one kind of comes out on the top for me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Number one for me. Sabotage. I forgot who makes this game. George knows, maybe.
Yes. I did until it just slipped my mind right now.
Anyway, why maybe
the same guy who did Burgle Brothers.
Yes.
What's his name? Tim Fowers.
Tim Fowers. Well,
in this game, you're playing as teams. I believe you can play 1-on-1 or we played it 2-on-2. So it's a team-based game. One team is playing villains and the other team is playing the people that are trying to save the world. And you are kind of, as you play through, you're kind of verbally giving the other team these clues at what you're doing, but they are not exactly what you're doing. So they kind of have to deduct and try to find where you're at. So, if you kind of like those types of games, this one was really fun. I did enjoy it because I do enjoy team games a lot. And this is, you're working with one another.
All these games I haven't played must have been the same night.
No,
I haven't played this
nights.
one. I haven't played this one either. And I
George
own
has
it.
Yes.
And
we should play it.
It's
good.
Killing me.
Did you play us at Rich's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna play it as soon as the book is done.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It is good.
I'm really excited.
It's easy.
It's the best game of the year for you.
No, my top 10 is not in really top 10 order, but it is. I enjoyed it. It was top 10.
Okay.
But not necessarily my number one game. I'm not sure exactly. I would have to give it some more thought.
Okay.
To
put this into more of
he's not committing
top
himself.
10 sitting. Yeah.
We got just a few minutes, so you want to shortlist a few items?
Yeah, just a few things.
I've got some too.
Cool. you want to go first?
Sure. Like maybe 1 to 2 minutes. Running through them real quick. Short list wise, I'm going to put Shobu.
Okay.
I really debated putting that in my top 10. It's such a good game. Crusaders, Thy Will Be Done. I thought that was a really good game, although I feel like the replayability might get really samey.
Sure.
So it didn't hit my top 10.
Not as good as Trajan.
Yeah, not as good as, absolutely not as good as Trajan. But Trajan didn't qualify for the list.
Right.
Jetpack Joyride was definitely a short list.
Oh, yeah.
Super good. Lock Up, a role player tale was really fun. I really liked that.
That's good, yeah.
I quickly added a mule on here because I really did like that game.
Okay.
That's a game we just played the other night. It's the re-implementation of Silk Road, I believe.
AMUL, not like a mule, but
not AMULE.
I put Wreck Raiders. That probably would have been a lower, maybe 1920 type of deal if I'm doing a top 20. And then Fire in the Library, which I really debated on putting on my top 10.
That was,
but it got skirted off by other stuff. So
that one was surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
it really just got in the 11th place because of the bag. Keep going.
I just have a few.
The bag's not that bad.
It's so bad. It's like cheesy clearance fabric. Here's a flame. The game's really good. I'm just harping on it because I'm being funny.
Bag's fine.
I managed to sneak in most of mine already, so I only have a few left. I've got Spike, which is an older game, train game. I played it first this year. Another train game that I also like a little bit better is Irish Gauge.
Another one out.
That one's a 2019 release.
It is, yeah. It didn't quite make my top 10 though. I haven't played it enough. Gotcha. And when I played it wrong.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I think once I get it the right way, I'm really going to enjoy it. And I've watched some others playing it the right way, and didn't, even though I wasn't participating in that game, I was hanging out talking with them and watching them play and everything. And now that I see how it goes,
that's how we were supposed to do it.
Whoops!
I'm really looking forward to that one. I think it's going to be the Chicago Express killer for me.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see.
Blasphemy.
So there's that one. The Faceless.
Oh yeah.
Which is the game with the magnets that we played. Yeah. I really, really enjoy that one so much.
Artwork so good.
Yeah. And then also This War of Mine sort of had a rebirth because it had some scenarios that came out. Some extra
recently?
Some arrived this year anyway.
Oh,
a pack of stuff, which, I need to get that.
Wow. Okay.
To table with you guys.
I would love to play it.
So good.
Yeah.
And
I like the video game.
Yeah. And the last one is, one I've actually already mentioned, but just to mention again, detective modern crime game really surprised me. Really like it.
Yep. After the first game, and we're going to probably review this game at some point once we do all the box set missions.
Yeah.
But the first game, I was like, it was pretty fun. It was a lot of work. The second game, when I actually did my job, I was like, this game is awesome.
Yeah.
So
when you did your job.
Yeah. Because I was like the board person that like mapped all the people and their connections to each other, and I wasn't doing it. My board was blank.
So you're saying you enjoy your work more when you actually work.
Do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oddly enough.
I understand that.
Anything you want to throw on there, Eric? Any other games you can think of?
I actually, I did a top 5, and my previous on the list, my 6 through 10 was kind of my honorable mentions until we turned it into a top 10. So I already cut off the other ones and I already forgot what they were. So no honorable mentions for me.
It's all good. We're looking forward to 2020. Obviously, a lot of games, but we'll probably do the same thing. We won't play all our 2019 games will be on our next list.
That's right.
In 2020. So anyway, I think it's time we wrap this episode up. We want to thank you again for tuning in to episode 88 of the MeepleCore Podcast. This episode was recorded on December 17th, 2019. Please send us questions and comments to meeplecore@gmail.com. Follow us on on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at MeepleCore. Till next time, this is Tim Jennette, the Metal Meeple.
Eric Ledford.
George Breden.
Keep on rocking and rolling dice.